And it's gonna fly up next to Fenby, look down, because he's a good half head taller, and just tilt his head, that smile still in place, and just kneel as he casts
I need a drink
command.
first.
He casts command.
Ah, shit.
And let me see, I do believe that is a wisdom save.
Oh, wait. No, that's good.
Ah, damn you. Yes, you succeed.
You didn't smile, I don't kneel, bitch.
I am muted. Hello again. Hi. And how are we all doing this fine Sunday?
Ready and waiting for hour.
So far, we have gone off track a little bit, tangented a lot, had some tech issues, but they should be fixed now. And we are ready to hop on in and get this spanking of hags underway. I also forgot to do all the stuff in all the places. So, hello, Liz. While we quickly go around the table and introduce people, I will do the shameless plugging at various places. On that note, Jarls, who you playing? Jarls?
Yes, okay, sorry, yep. I'm Jarls. I'm playing Fen, the resident banshee, who has a thing for claiming pets. And today we are gonna see what we can do about some hags.
Mooney.
Hi.
Hello, my name's Moonstar, or Mooney, or Moon. I'm playing Gauze, the risen mummy, who might have inadvertently sold what remains of his soul to be on a list of the university.
Sen.
Greetings, Sen and Sen. And Sen shall play the superior Jelly today. As Jelly has devoured the water weird last session, he became greater, bigger, and more jelly. Thus, superior. He is
Psycole.
also an abjuration wizard, so he is immortal. As all jellies should be.
Indeed.
And I'm Psycole. I'm playing Vengo. He is a blade singer wizard who is enjoying the opportunity to be out in the sunlight for the first time in an indeterminate number of years, because I've never actually made up his age.
After about 400, age becomes irrelevant.
Yeah, you just kind of lose track of the days after that.
Yeah. Especially when you don't have to deal with the pesky aging thing that elves start to have to care about after about 600.
Yup.
And hi, I'm Ardana or Joe or Oi, you there if my regular players have any say in it. My hair is being a bit of antennae today, but you know. And I am the GM and channel runner around these parts, and yeah, we're about to hop on into some hunting hags stuff. But before that, the music you were listening to, hopefully, during the starting soon screen was by Adrian von Ziegler. The music you're hopefully hearing right now is by Sirenscape, and just as I said that, they about to switch songs, so it went quiet. The overlay is starting soon screen and the prettification of this map were made by me in Incarnate. and if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can type in !perks in the chat. As you can see, one of the players right now have a hero point, which lets them stabilize someone who is on death saves, succeed on a roll, or petition the DM for shenanigans, which is most usually used for. And there was some discussion about a certain shenanigan that might happen. We shall see.
I don't want to break D&D as a concept.
I think it would add to it.
One of you are playing a sentient gelatinous abjuration cube. I think we've already broken D&D.
Oh, okay, fine. That feels like permission to be permission to request.
So, yes. Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
Last time on the spanking.
Bum, bum, bum.
No, you
For
need a
some
whip crack
reason,
sound.
most likely as a reward for jobs well done, waste disposed, and bequests that we managed to gain, we were given an all-inclusive trip to the spa by school,
Ba-da-da-da.
which is actually quite a weird reward, so there might be something behind it that he never thought about nor cared. Think about. But the four of us entered the spa, where we met the most amazing receptionist.
What a penis.
He immediately became Fan's greatest fan. After given a thorough slime bath by Jelly, as Jelly, of course, does not recognize the existence of personal boundaries of anything that is solid or unsolid.
Ba-da-da.
But yes, we arrived at the spa. A few of us went to take a bath. Jelly started a territory war against a nymph, Naiad, I mean.
A woof.
Gauss and Van Gogh decided to go and some food, talked to some people, met some nice people, met some elves, eventually go for
Ba-da-da-da-da.
bath also. But most importantly, they went to get their portrait done. At least that was the plan. But Van, with his great benchy mind, thought, there's something sketchy going on.
See what you did there.
Let's go and ask the rest if they noticed anything. Meanwhile, the nymph, not wanting to continue the race war with Jelly, directed him to the existence of another non-solid. Jelly, happy to be able to meet Kin, decided to go straight through a window into an old ruin that is supposedly off limits, where he danced, mated, and eventually forged a water weird.
What are you doing, Step Jelly?
That is what the water was asking. But Jelly, with his great performance and persuasion from being Jelly, manages to calm down the water weed long enough to enter each and every part of her.
It was laundry day.
Yes. This turned Jelly into superior Jelly, but also made him swear vengeance upon this abominable existence that is in the Medusa. Of course, this did not happen without notice. Van Gogh noticed what was going on, decided to say, "Hey Jelly, you alright?" "Yeah, you're fine. What's it about the Medusa? Let me just get the rest of the party." Followed by which, Van happened to send a message to Van Gogh, which can be summed up quite easily as ... as Famby himself was in trouble, and Jelly went off doing jelly things. So nothing went right. Nothing went well. Except, of course, for Gauze, who managed to get this portrait done and got a declaration that she is the best and greatest student the Academy has ever seen. Top of her class. Something that can be placed in the headmaster's office. The portrait turning out to be cursed is different matter. She's a mummy. The cursed anyway.
Womp womp.
What happened after that? The party gathered in the old ruin where Jelly was sliming down some stairs, trying to find the Medusa and getting used to his new massive size. They found the Medusa. The party decided, hey, wait a minute, Jelly, don't devour yet. Don't turn the solids into unsolids. Don't do your life's purpose. There's something more going on here. Which turned out that those nice elf ladies who would make portraits and do spas and manicures and everything else are actually hags. Horrid and vengeful creatures that curse people, turn everything weird.
Womp womp womp.
Yeah, so since they curse some people and since they are hags, we decided, hey, let's go and murder them because this nice Medusa lady is cursed and we are good people. So let's go murder everyone else instead of this one lady. This is basically what it comes down to. Now, at that point we decided, hey, this is a great moment to stop. As a multi-combat session is not going to happen in half an hour. But it could have been done if we just decided to gank the Medusa, but okay. That will happen later, I suppose, if she still has Medusa afterwards. But now, all of us decided to go and gather Gauze's skeletons and undead that are getting a manicure before we go and devour the hags one by one.
Yeah.
So yes, watch us now in the Spanking Part 2, Feeling Haggard. As we raise armies of the dead, as we devour everything in our path, and turn this entire spa into a poisonous acid wasteland. Because that's what the Medusa asked us.
Question mark.
And if the Medusa didn't ask for that, it's still going to happen. That nymph won the first war, but Jelly is back, bigger and greater than ever. He will win the second. Now, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure I forgot a few parts here and there, so if anyone wants to fill those in.
I think I did my contribution. I'm sorry.
Sounds pretty solid to me.
Boom, boom.
The gauntlet has been thrown.
And yes.
Then you're muted.
Fucking. How? I was just talking! How did this really get muted?
That's one way to stop him from recovering from being told he's on a solid recap.
It's all downhill from here, folks.
I'm not. No, I can't even. How dare you? How dare you even suggest that anything that Jelly does is solid? Jelly is the most unsolid that has ever unsolidified.
Technically not.
Oh?
I mean, a cloud would be technically less solid than jelly is.
They're gaseous. Those don't count. Those are weird. That's the reason why he likes water elementals, but just scoffs at wind elementals and fire
Ben is
elementals.
technically non-corporeal. That's pretty not solid.
Yes, but at the same time, a ghost is non-corporeal and not solid. but Jelly also don't like ghosts.
So
Jelly is the fluid non-solid kind, not the gaseous or incorporeal non-solid kind.
Okay.
so fluid
there's a-
non-solids are superior.
Yes, but to the outside world it's all the same, so Jelly doesn't bother specifying it. It's like all the elves hating on the dwarf and the dwarf hating on all the other elves. Something like that. Well,
Fair enough.
for an outside perspective, they're all elves.
No, I'm impressed you managed to make that sound logical. I'm really impressed.
It is very impressive considering that a year ago Jelly was a cube and that's it. But no,
A disco cube.
A
Yes.
disco, yes.
no, that was 6 months ago.
Oh yes.
But yes, have a point of inspiration for that recap, and why not? Jarls as well. Those things nearly broke my concentration, so well done.
Was it the step jelly?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it was. Well, if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, it is time to go hag hunting.
Perfect.
And as soon as I say that, I get something weird in my throat. As you make your way up to the top floor of the ruined shrine, the air seems cold and stale and thick with tension. Knowing your purpose for stepping out that door probably doesn't fill you with as much dread and discomfort as probably should. You are, after all, not exactly human, any one of you. And being of the more monstrous persuasion, well, life is just a little bit different. Now, you all know that one of the hags is, well, one of the elves is in the tower, but you also know that the door to the tower is guarded by a gargoyle. You also know that inside the areas that you know of that you have seen are the other two, probably the other two elves, and Morty and Mona Lisa. There's also the sulfur-smelling receptionist and a collection of staff moving about. Where would you like to head first?
Jelly starts his battle wiggle as he slimes forward. Straight to anyone in his way. If there are.
They will very quickly turn to Savari and say, so the dome and the magic glass that prevents the sunlight, was that here before all of this happened or after?
Oh, well, the dome is new. The glass is not.
Okay, perfect. Must be inside. As much as I enjoy the sun, I do not like it when it gets toasty.
Ah, right, yes. Then you see that she is actively just not meeting your gaze. Very conscious of not turning you into stone. No, the dome is new, but the windows I had installed.
Question.
Mhm.
If the Medusa caught the gargoyle in her gaze, how would that work?
Well, if you want, you can make an Arcana check to see if you know how that would work.
Please say I roll better than I was on Thursday.
You know that gargoyles are generally from the elemental plane of Earth, and they are immune to being petrified.
Okay.
You also know that they are immune to being poisoned, as they are made of stone, and that them being made of stone also makes them resistant to all damage from non-magical attacks.
Okay.
And Gauze, can you can you control Bona Lisa and Mortis from here without needing to give them direct instructions?
No, their last instruction was to go to the bar. That's where they'll be.
Okay. Well, I suggest we deal with the lone hag first, and position Silvari as a early warning gaze detection system to prevent any unexpected guests from the main building.
I can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
And you said something about a gargoyle guarding the door?
Yeah, just above the door frame, we have a gargoyle to deal with.
On the tower, was there like any other windows further up or balconies or anything like that at all?
You saw what looked like a second floor, but the roof had caved in. So you can stand on top of it, but the rooms have all been destroyed.
Okay.
So, yep.
I don't know if this is possible, but as we walked through that tower, when we went through, did Gauze? I mean, did we get a feel for like how thick it was? Like the wall. I'm just thinking that the gargoyle is above, but separate from the wall, or is he part of the wall?
No, there is a like tiny ledge on top of the door. So the door frame itself is like a archway, and it's sitting on top of the archway. Now, judging by any of you familiar with stonework in any way?
I have mold earth.
Okay.
Which I can adjust stone and dirt.
Jelly once ate Jeremy of class 4 and he was a minotaur. So he has mace knowledge.
And I stare at a coffin lid occasionally that's made out of stone. So that's about it, really. Sarcophagus lid.
Anyone trying?
When Fen was human, he was a stonemason.
Well, you can all roll me a straight d20 to figure out if you know anything. Like, the walls are pretty thick to keep the tower upright, but other than that,
I can't roll for that. That was made up bullshit right there. So I'm
Oh,
not gonna roll.
God, no way.
And I'm not going to roll either because, yeah, he
Yeah.
literally stares at a sarcophagus lid.
Well, Jelly, if you're still up by the group in the shrine, you might have heard Gauze's question, and you would know that the walls are pretty thick and made out of sandstone. The gargoyle is a gargoyle. It's an elemental from the elemental plane of Earth. Very much a solid.
Very solid elemental.
Yes.
Nothing some good old acid bats can't fix.
And made out of stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it made out
However,
of stone?
Jelly already slimed through the window again. Inside, found the hex tree.
Has Jelly gone for the main building?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Okay. So Fen is going to notice Jelly is no longer present and cast message.
Yep.
Be like, Jelly, we're going to the tower first. There's the solids in the tower were saying that non-solids suck.
Jelly stops wiggling. He turns nearly solid in anger.
I think I got his attention, guys.
As Jelly slimes back through the window from which he came first.
You should have led. You should have led with the earth elemental.
So, do I have Earthquake? Is that a spell I can cast?
I
don't.
don't know.
What's the biggest damaging spell I can throw at the... I'm gonna cast an acid arrow at the tower. Just
Okay.
straight at the front door.
Yep.
Use my attack roll.
Yeah. Straight at the front door, you hear a hissing sound as part of the wooden front door is dissolved. And then you hear a long string of curses. And Jelly, do you speak Primordial?
Jelly speaks Common, Elvish, and Minotaur.
Ah.
Though the water weird I ate speaks Aquan.
Yeah, no, what I'm looking for is someone who would understand Terran.
Yeah, fuck that. That's solid language. Jelly doesn't do that.
Yes, Carnis. Jelly speak blah 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 blah.
Yes, Jelly only speak blub.
So you hear a long stream of curses in what sounds like rock being dragged over wood. And the statue on top of the door starts hopping from side to side, trying to avoid the acid it got splashed with. A
Perfect.
lot of acid.
Jelly will spit at it. If possible, casting the cantrip Acid Splash.
Are we hearing this as well?
You would hear the loud cursing, yes.
Yeah, so I think we all start running out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Fen is just going to turn around and be like, guys, I think I fucked up.
You activated Jelly, didn't you?
You did.
I may have said solids were talking shit about him.
How many more times?
To cast the acid splash.
Just one more.
I think you need to get closer.
It's 60 feet.
Okay, then you're fine.
And it's a dex save.
Dex save. That is a 18.
That succeeds. Which, considering this is a cantrip, no damage.
It's still hopping on that ledge. It's not getting down from the where he's perched.
Jelly will start talking shit about his entire existence in Aqua.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
Yes, it's like that. As he
I don't know
slowly
if this will
stands
work.
close.
Gauze will say to Fenby, that message you've sent over to Jelly. Can you send a message to Mortis and Bona Lisa?
Yeah, 'cause I know where they are, so I should be able to. Alright.
Can you? I think they obey me. Can you pretend to be me and instruct them to come to the back garden?
Message.
To go through 1 foot of stone and because it doesn't have to go in a straight line, so it can go around corners and through openings.
Yeah, as long as you're no longer than 120 feet away.
Would we be from the shrine to the spa rooms?
They're in the bar.
The entire map is barely one.
Yeah, you
So
should.
if you take a quick bet,
Then yeah, Fen will cast message and be like, in his best Gauze impression, come to the back garden.
Please give me a performance check.
I'm going to be
Where are
helping him because I'll be giving my best impression of myself as well to aid him.
Sure, why not? Well, you can roll again with advantage because you got a help action from Gauze. No. Well, it depends on how dumb are these two. That one has absolutely no intelligence whatsoever. And
I mean, they are pretty dumb.
that one is barely sentient. Anyone in chat, please roll me a D100.
Oh crap! Come on, chat, come through, come through.
There is, with that 11, a 60% chance it succeeds.
Oh, Dells.
Nothing happens.
They're too busy, I suspect, admiring their new looks.
Let's try again.
It's a
probably better that
cantrip.
they're there anyway. They can cause a distraction or tell us when other people are leaving.
They need to be instructed.
No, good point. It's fine. I'll send Batilda in. So the familiar Batilda will kind of fly into the thing and try to be as discreet as possible and basically hide as a pair of eyes inside to make sure that no one else comes out.
Okay.
Kind of want to try it again.
I mean, Femby, you just gotta flatten your voice a bit more. You're a little too animated. You flatten the voice a bit more.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Go for it.
Come to the back garden.
Okay.
Oh, the timing of that music change.
Yes.
Still terrible performance.
Well, anyone else want to give me a percentile check to see if they understand what's happening? This time, it's 40% chance. Yeah, Jelly. Good roll. Nice. Yeah, it succeeds. And you hear a in response to that message, you hear a, huh? Right. And then lumbering. And
They're
Batilda,
on the way.
Batilda, you see a zombie just on a skeleton, and then they start walking to the back garden.
I'll say to everyone, they're on their way. They're shuffling along.
Oh,
is on the way, dear.
they will make all the difference. They are the A team. Believe me.
Okay, so we're dealing with a haggard in the tower, and I will skirt. Vane will skirt round the top of the tower instead to kind of stay out of line of sight from the gargoyle.
Mhm.
So Jelly can engage the gargoyle from the front.
I don't have tower breaking spells.
Gauze will go a little bit closer. I don't know if he can do this, but if he goes within 30 feet, not nonchalantly 30 feet up to the tower, with his mold earth, can he mold some dark outer glasses, like adjust the superficial layer of the gargoyle, so it becomes like some dark sunglasses, so he can't see, and the sides of them, can he have them like go over his ears so they block his hearing as well? And I don't know why I'm talking like yours as I'm doing that, but with his mum.
Character. That's
Yeah,
why.
I love
I
I
know.
love that idea. You're basically
Trying to deafen and blind him with molders.
I like that idea. I really do. Please give me an Arcana check. The check is pretty high though, so. But I really like that idea. You're trying to shape a creature, a living creature, so the check is gonna be high. Unfortunately, as you try doing that, the gargoyle looks over towards Fenby and Gauze and just roars something that sounds akin to falling pebbles.
You know, for a spa, you'd think the gargoyle would be more up for fashion accessories than it really is.
It's not very welcoming, is it?
Not very welcoming.
Then, if nobody else has any other ideas, let's bake this bread.
How
Saying
close
your
can
music,
Jelly
I
approach
guess.
the gargoyle without it attacking?
You can get pretty close to it.
Melee range?
Almost.
Damn it.
With your extended melee range, almost. As it sees you approaching, the gargoyle is going to jump down from its perch.
Into the S.
No, it's gonna land next. Well, he's already standing in acid because you sprayed the wall with it, so it doesn't really make any difference. But it's gonna jump down and then try to claw at you, Jelly, with his big, very solid stone claws.
Hey, good luck. Touching me means you take acid damage.
Yeah, well, the gargoyle doesn't know that.
Nope. He will soon.
He will soon know, but not yet. Also, that is a 12. On the,
Misses.
12 on the first, and then second claw comes in for a 11.
That also misses. Jelly is dexterous. And has mage armor.
Yeah, so what happens is that it drops down and just. He gets the outer edges and it's just. Nope. You see a little bit like drops fly off, but that's it. And we are currently entering combat. So, I need to grab the sum.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that initiative.
Absolutely, you can do that. And we're gonna grab.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, it rolled twice.
Like a 4 or a 4?
No, it rolled twice. You see?
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
no, there is a 12.
12,
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, keep
Wow.
it off. Because this is bullshit.
On a plus side, he's still before goals.
We have just rolled the best initiative, guys.
I mean, if we all roll shy, then Jenny might still go first.
I'm trying to
It's
figure
possible.
It's
out.
relative.
I'm trying to figure out why this thing is telling me that I don't have access to.
The gargoyle stat block.
No.
I guess the gargoyle just forfeits then. It's fine.
Well, the gargoyle stat block I have. What it's telling me is that I don't have. I don't own the book this is from.
Again?
Yeah.
No, I told you that last time.
So, haha, I just had to circumvent it a little bit. There we go, there's one. And there's that. We're gonna add this one, the combat tracker. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. And we're gonna add you. There. Vane. Oh yeah, no, never mind. You'd already done some stuff. She's going to be out here, keeping an eye out, making sure she doesn't look at people. Fenbase, you already did your thing, and
Can you also turn Jelly's initiative 12?
yes.
Yeah, and Vengo needs to go up to a 10 as well. I get advantage on initiative.
Ah.
How long will it take for Mortis and Bona Lisa to arrive?
Let me check.
Might take them a little while.
Yeah, it's gonna
Send me
take them a
the-
little. So from here to there is, I'd say it's gonna take another turn for them to get up from there. So let's add them to the combat tracker as well. Why are you saying that you're dead? Go away. Okay.
No, so... that's fine.
I mean, in theory.
I mean, true, but I added the wrong token. Skelly Bro. Bona Lisa is technically up first.
Wow.
You did great, guys.
I hope it's just the initiative that's poor.
I can't see I can't see the token on the.
They are down here.
Right, okay. So okay, yeah, so they move 30 feet, is it? No, they don't move 30 feet. Bona
Lisa has 30 feet movement.
Yeah, she moves 30 feet.
If you dash, you can get 60.
Great, Bona Lisa moves 60 feet.
So about here.
Nice. Thank you.
Moving the battle thing up here. And then it is the lady in the tower's turn. I tried to add this token to the combat tracker and it was like, haha, no, she's dead.
She will be.
I mean, true, but that's a future problem. She can get out there.
Oh no.
It's about right here, and
Oh.
What does that do? Okay, so what she's going to do first is you don't have any of those? Okay. So what she's going to do first is you see the red-headed elf lift her hands, but instead of those strong, powerful hands that were swinging that chain earlier, gauze, they are crooked and like twisted into gnarled long fingers, and she's going to look at Jelly, and you see what looks like energy start crackling around her fingers as she points out towards Jelly and casts a long lance of energy towards Jelly. And I think that's an attack.
An attack? On saving throw?
No, I'm trying to figure out what it says. It is... No, it's a ranged spell attack.
Okay, that's good. Saving throws are
Yes.
scary. Spell attacks are not bad.
I'm trying to figure out what her... Okay, there it is. +5. 13.
Misses. I have armor class.
Jelly's just tanking her.
Yeah. Do you see this lance of energy just whiz out? And for a moment, Jelly is completely outlined in lightning, and then it just fades away as if it's never there.
Jelly is pure. Jelly doesn't conduct lightning. Jelly laughed at you, stupid solid. Now
And
wait for Jelly to devour.
Jelly num num.
yes, Jelly no. And you hear for a brief moment a low curse in a weird combination of guttural language and a soft whispering of trees as she backs up a little bit more. And Bambi.
Okay. I have a plan. It's not a good one, but I have one. So, how many feet would it be? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna, because Jelly and the gargoyle, are they still 5 feet apart? More than.
Yes.
Fantastic news. So Fen is going to move up here, so that the gargoyle and the hag are in a line.
Okay.
And upon seeing the hag try and cast what looked like a lightning bolt at Jelly, it's going to turn around and say, "Get entirely fucked," and cast lightning back at the gargoyle and the hag.
Nice. Okay.
Lightning ball.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's
Decent damage.
decent.
That one was not pleasant, though. A couple of 2s and a 1 in there. Isn't it?
Is there a to hit or is it a deck save?
Deck save.
I
Okay.
can pull.
I'm hoping a hag and a gargoyle aren't that dexterous.
You'd be surprised. The hag is, surprisingly dexterous. Possibly from all those times jump roping with a chain and not wanting to get hit by it.
I could explain it, yeah.
So she takes a quick step to the side out of the way. She still gets hit for half of it. But the gargoyle, on the other hand, is... Oh, that's a 15.
Yep.
So both of them take 9.
9.
Would it not be 12?
Oh, I'm dumb. I looked at the wrong number. 12. Yes, of course, 12. I was looking at my dex, hag's dex save.
I was gonna say, if I only did 9 damage to each of them with a lightning bolt, I'd be pretty devastated.
Yes. The gargoyle is not looking great. That lightning, even though he managed to just tank the lightning bolt, you still saw bits of stone fly everywhere.
Okay. And then Fen will use more movement to kind of get back into the trees where he came from.
Nice.
I mean, skirmish mode.
Well, Jelly.
So Jelly has now seen the hack.
Mhm.
As such, Jelly moves a bit closer to the hack. And Jelly Nom Nom, using his special engulf feature, trying to devour the hack and putting her inside him. Which does require an attack roll.
Mhm.
So let's see how it goes.
On Jelly.
22.
That hits, yeah.
What?
But it rolls twice. Weird. So it rolls engulf and then above VTT does its own thing.
Yes.
That's weird.
Just take the first one to hit.
22.
Yeah, 22 will definitely hit.
Okay, so he has engulfed the hack.
Mhm.
We shall now take 9 acid damage at the start of every one of her turns.
Nice.
And is considered to be in full cover. And what's the rest of the shit? And one creature can sidestep. Devil. It can use an action to make an escape check, contested by my athletics check. On their turn, they take damage. I assume they're in full cover because they're engulfed.
Yeah.
So that means the normal and cover restrained. I'm not gonna say blinded because Jelly is
Transparent.
Non-solid.
transparent, yes. But yeah, restrained and
All
engulfed and
that
the rest.
fun stuff.
I doubt they can also speak while engulfed like that.
I mean, probably can, but it's not recommended because they will most likely drown. Because water weird.
True. So Waterweed has something similar to Jelly's engulf, it being constrict.
Double down. Do both.
Well, the constrict only restrains the target and tries to draw on it. And Jelly just does acid damage because Jelly is acid. But yes, that's Jelly's action. Since Jelly himself is not a light melee weapon that he's holding, he cannot do anything else. As such, that is Jelly's turn.
Nice. Vayne.
Vayne is going to start a blade song.
Nice. Okay.
So I will sort out his armor class in a minute. But basically, he's just going to come running down next to the gargoyle, seeing that the hag is inside Jelly. He'll give a little wave with his offhand and then stab out at the gargoyle with his rapier.
Mhm.
I get extra attack because I'm now a level 6 blade singer.
Nice.
A 19 and a 13.
The 19 hits. The 13, you see the hit land, and then he just bats the rapier away as you're going for the second hit.
Cool. So it's just 5 damage then from the first one.
Yep. You see bits of the gargoyle just chip away.
Yeah.
And you land a surprisingly solid hit, considering that the gargoyle is made out of stone.
Okay. Cool. I've got Blade Ward up. That is a bonus action, movement, and action. I'm done.
Gauze.
Now that Mona Lisa is here, first thing Gauze will just shout out to her. By the way, can Gauze see what's the hands like?
The nails.
Yeah.
And the nail bed of places that don't have them anymore are bright red.
Oh.
And
Good job.
the rest of Mona Lisa is just, skeleton, but bright red fingertips.
And bleached white,
Yes.
because they went into the goose last time. So nice. So Gauze will just shout out to her, nice that you came dressed for the occasion, and then instruct her, but fight with the party. And then he's gonna try and do what he did before again to the gargoyle, but this time, instead of going for the sunglasses with the chipped bits of rock, he's just gonna try and move them up. So again, it's covering the eyes and just covering the ears.
Yep.
That was enough.
Arcana check, yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
Once again, the gargoyle just and then but stone.
Can't believe. Gauze's head goes a little bit low because for the best student in the highest ranking university, he doesn't feel that he's living up to his reputation at this precise moment in time.
So, what type of weapon does Mona Lisa use? Is it the short sword or the bow, or any?
She's gonna. She can use both.
Yeah, but what is she currently using?
Currently the short bow. But I was gonna ask, check. I don't know how this works with the. I was gonna do it at her turn, but with the hag being in Jelly, what happens to any arrows that are aimed at the hag? Does that hurt Jelly, or do they get acidy tip? Oh, they do.
They would
hurt Jelly, since the hag would be in full cover.
Yeah.
Or being inside of Jelly.
Okay, no worries. Then the skeleton and Gauze will know that, so the skeleton won't do anything related to that. That's fine. That's his I think that's going to be his turn.
Okay. The gargoyle have. Oh, is it smart enough? No. Okay. Well, for those who were here on Wednesday, the gargoyle has same intelligence as Yanis.
So like a fake character.
Yes. And it's going to turn to Vane and try to swipe at Vane with his claws.
Yep.
Because Vane hurt him last. So that is a... What's the to hit? 19.
That would hit.
So the first one is... First claw is at 6 slashing, and the second one is 22 to hit for 7 slashing.
Okay.
Not magical, if that makes any difference, but it basically goes like, because you heard it last.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then it's gonna stretch out, wings out, just try to be intimidating. Not to roll for, but just like, I am statue. Why did you have 0 for your initiative, zombie dude? Okay. Mortis.
Mortis has got a 20 foot of movement, so their dash, they're still coming out.
Yep, you can make it just outside of the door. To right behind where Bonalisa is.
Brilliant.
Yes, Jarls?
I was thinking for the 0, does Mortis have like a negative
Oh, that's true.
modifier on initiative? So could it have been like a 1 or a 2 that became 0?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a
Negative deck.
-2 of the initiative.
Yeah, negative dex, so yeah.
I mean, so we just did great for initiative then.
Yeah.
Just
Speaking of followers, Bonalisa.
Well, Bonalisa,
You ordered her to fight with the party, so
yeah. So not so intelligent. So she's gonna fire at the gargoyle. I think he's resistant or whatever. So if I do a D20.
there we go.
So that's missing.
Yeah, you see the
or anything.
you see the arrow just ping off the hard shell of the gargoyle.
Amazing. And then she'll move closer. Yeah. And, that is pretty much her action.
Yep. Okay. It is the hag's turn, and she's going to try and break out.
Start of the turn.
Yes.
9 acid damage. Why is that wall invalid?
And
Okay, just straight up 9
no.
damage.
9 damage. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, she's gonna try and break out.
Mm-hmm.
For...
come on, Jelly.
That was a pathetic roll, D&D above VDT. Yeah, no. You rolled about 16 more, so she's stuck there. I rolled a
Do
6.
not resist.
Nice.
You have become part of Jelly. Just like the water weird. Become Jelly. Embrace Jelly. Love Jelly. As the
Uh,
acid slowly starts burning her hair and skin.
I mean, we probably wouldn't be able to tell too much of a difference with the hag, would we?
Actually, it might clean them up a bit.
Right?
Nice
Nice little acid
exfoliant.
wash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get all that old haggy scrim off.
Clean the pores.
okay. Yep. Fenby.
Well, how is the gargoyle looking? So I know it wasn't looking too great after the initial lightning bolt, which I feel is probably not the move now with everybody there. But is there visible like gargoyles looking a bit worse for wear?
Well, where it started out looking like a newly made statue, it is now looking chipped, and it's covered in acid, and bits are falling out. It looks like it aged about 2,000 years in about 6 seconds.
Okay. Then, yeah, I will cast Toll the Dead on the gargoyle,
Okay. That
which is a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh joy. Wisdom save. 15.
Yeah,
It
that would save it.
it holds its head like as if it was hearing something, and then just to Fenby. Ow. Jelly. Well, wait. Fenby, do you want to move, or do you want to do a bonus action, or?
No, I think we're all good. I think we're all good. Fortunately, that's not been a contributory turn.
Yeah, Jelly.
Well, Jelly is momentarily dealing with the hack. And also Fangok Gauze are before the gargoyle. So Jelly wants to internally punch the hack by shaping his insides just to make
Okay.
little jellies within Jelly. And he would just go to sucker punch the hack.
Okay.
Making that an unarmed strike. Do we have advantage because restrained?
I'm gonna say no on that
Okay.
one.
That's a 19.
That still hits though.
Good.
It's a bit hard
Um,
because the hag is squirming around a lot.
yeah. So Jelly does 1d6 acid damage plus 4 on an unarmed strike. That being 6 acid damage. Actually, 2 acid, 4 bludgeoning.
Oof.
It's just non-magical jelly bludgeoning.
Let's see. You see some bubbles come up from where. I mean, it's difficult to see for people around, but Vane, who's closest, you can see bubbles coming out from where the red hair inside this bubbly, moving, translucent thing.
Hair is moving upwards towards the wizard's head as Jelly slowly punches her in the direction where she stands. Just crucifixion type style inside Jelly. So that all may see that she shall become one with Jelly.
That is horrifying, but yes.
Mhm, mhm.
And not as horrifying as the dwarf, those poor guys.
True.
They had a
Very-
great time.
Just wait until I get the sisters in there.
That is
Can I make them
disturbing.
form a circle? Like, triangle?
Okay then. Yes.
You're right, Charles?
Yeah, no, just the imagery of what you've just killed me a bit.
On that
Just
note,
that-
yeah. Bane.
Actually, sorry, I just need to check something because I just had a really fun idea and I don't know whether or not it work or not. I'm frantically looking in my inventory and it's like, no, that's my other character that has the slippers of spider climb. I can just spider climb. I'm going to start walking up the wall to kind of produce, so that I can stand like above the gargoyle's head.
Mm-hmm.
So that, like anyone that wants to get into melee range can kind of have a bit more room to maneuver. But as I do, I would like to use and I'm just doing this just purely for fun, use a bonus action. To make my cloak of billowing look like the wings and try to intimidate the gargoyle in the same way it tried to intimidate me earlier on. It's like, oh yeah, I can do this too, bitch.
Absolutely, you can.
Okay. Would you like me to roll intimidation, actually? Or not? There's no effect for it. It's just other than the fact that I just want to be a vampire.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. So I'll kind of like step on the wall and then spider climb up the wall so I'm standing above its head, like pointing directly out with my cloak billowing in a way that makes it look as though I am flying and attempting to intimidate him. And then I'm going to strike twice with the rapier of warning. With the hold on a minute, 2 seconds. Blade song. Sorry, I did have this a minute ago, and then I've kind of got distracted by making my cloak turn into a. Okay, perfect. Blade Song extra attack allows me to cast a cantrip as one of my attacks in an attack action. So I will cast Booming Blade.
Nice.
Which will allow me to make like 2 attacks, one with bird, one with it, and one without. So this one is the Booming Blade attack. Does a 15 hit?
It does, yes.
Okay, cool. So it would get the normal. That's not. Sorry, would a 13 hit, not 15?
No.
I pressed the wrong button. Okay, fine. Then I'll just attack with the rapier a second time. That is absolutely terrible. Jesus Christ, someone put my dice in dice jail. That's it, I'm done.
And
I'm
Gauze.
now kind of like up on the wall somewhere.
Yep.
So now that Gauze sees Mortis come through, just one second. So how's Mortis looking after the fight? Any noticeable difference to Mortis?
He seems a little less about to fall apart.
Yeah. So again, here, just shout out to Mortis. Mortis, looking good. Fight with us. And then he's going to cast Chill Touch on the gargoyle. So you'll see like a bony hand with like red fingernails will just appear on the gargoyle's shoulder.
Mm.
Oh, I was wrong with my dice rolls today, but hey ho. Does 14 does 14 hit?
No, unfortunately not. You see the frost start climbing on top of the gargoyle, and then it just shakes itself like a dog, and just shakes off all the little bits of frost.
Amazing.
Well, chill touch.
No problems.
Actually, I thought you
Okay.
said frostbolt for some reason. But no, chill touch. No.
And yeah, one of his bandages will just start to sort of like droop a little bit and start to unwind a little bit. It doesn't normally become unwound in battle, but this is a bad die. One of his bandages starts to unwind a little as he just gets really frustrated with himself, and he will stay where he is.
Okay. Gargoyle. Gargoyle turn. No climbing speed. Okay. Seeing as it can't really reach Vane anymore, the gargoyle is instead going to turn its attention to Jelly. And it's going to swipe twice at Jelly with its claws. You can see it for...
continues the trend of nobody doing any damage.
You can see it for a moment, just as if considering biting Jelly and then thinking better of it.
I think you're muted, son.
Well, the first one is a 8, and the second one was a 12.
Jelly is immortal and invincible. Jelly cannot be harmed.
At this point, I'm just going to join the Church of Jelly.
If it all just becomes gelatinous cubes, it's just, yeah.
Just accept it, yeah.
This is the future.
In frustration, the gargoyle is gonna turn and just take a fist and just thump into the what is left of the front door of the tower, and you see it crumbling. No, it's
Jelly starts mockingly wiggling at him. And speaking in Arcvan to it, mocking him for his inability to do anything. How his entire life was meaningless. How his existence as solid is just useless. He should just give up and melt down in the acid. Become non-solid. Of course, I doubt the gargoyle can speak Arcvan, so all of this goes unsaid, but... unheard, I mean.
Yeah, no, I mean, you could probably hear that you're saying something, but it doesn't understand what you're saying.
No, but I hope that together with my mocking wiggle,
Yeah.
I hope I can at least convey the intention that I am mocking it.
Yeah. And it's Mortis' turn. You're muted.
Muted.
Okay, so Mortis will do what Mortis can do. Think that he's just out of reach because his movement is 20 foot. I think he's 25 foot away. However, he will still move up. And he's melee. So yeah, he'll use his extra dash to get with that extra 5 feet. Sorry, just you know, it looks like he's blocking. He's like standing underneath in the space that Vane's just created. I'm afraid that's all That's all he can do.
Yes. Now let's see. Where are you? You would be there.
You know it's great when the DM goes quiet. Only good things can happen.
Is Matilda mentally squawking in my head that everything else is coming out of the building?
Basically, yes.
Great.
Yeah, you hear a squawk, and then you, in your head, you get an image of something that looks like a cross between a lizard, a bat, and a dragon.
I will shout very loudly, something is coming. Silvari, ready yourself. Silvari, ready yourself.
Yep, I'm gonna add her to the combat tracker. There we go. And out from the front door, you hear like a slamming sound. And out of the front door comes a very tall humanoid creature. Leathery wings out from the back. And then perfect hair. Perfect customer service smile still in place.
Motherfucker.
And it's going to dart directly for Fenby.
Ah, shit.
Because of its 60 feet flight speed.
Ooh.
Wait, mate.
It was exactly 60 feet from where it was standing to Fenby.
Shit, Femby, you're too far away.
Sorry, that's in the wrong place on the map. Fendi was closer to the shrine.
Uh-huh.
No, not buying that.
No. I mean, it still has a ranged attack, so it doesn't really matter.
Benby was still in the shrine?
No.
Maybe hadn't come up from the ground floor. Maybe was just sitting there doing nothing.
Benby's back at the academy. Didn't want the spa day at all. Like,
Femby was like 5 feet close to Jelly.
yeah.
And it's gonna fly up next to Fenby, look down, because he's a good half head taller, and just tilt his head, that smile still in place, and just kneel. As he casts
Buy me a drink
command.
first.
He casts command.
Ah, shit.
And let me see, I do
Uncle
believe that
Fenby.
is a wisdom save.
Oh, wait. No, that's good.
Ah, damn you. Yes, you succeed.
You didn't smile, I don't kneel, bitch. Oh, this is-
Lucky.
oh.
Let's see what she has been. What can you do? So Silvaris was ready for that. Okay. So you are going to have to do a con save, my dear dude. That he succeeds, unfortunately. This turn.
I've just got this image of Silvari, like literally, like
Yes, like
keeping her eyes as wide open and staring at the door. Like,
Just-
"Hey, we'll get everybody.
Down this whole
from
time.
behind Fenby, she's like. But you
It's
know,
like a second head over the shoulder. Doesn't it?
no, she's still in the shrine, but it's so broken down and the walls have fallen down, so she's like.
Just a head with little snakes popping up over the side, like.
Basically, and the seeing movement, the Scythe is just oh shit. Okay. Bonalisa.
Mona Lisa, with this new entrance on the field, will aim at them instead with their short bow.
Yep.
Oh, I've got to put gaps on the. Oh, okay. For some reason, it keeps coming that it's not active, so I'll just do a d20 and then +4. I want to go home. Can I go home, please?
The arrow once again bounces off, this time against the leathery wing of the large fiendish creature as it just waves it away.
That's okay. I think they're actually going to stay where they are. They seem to be like in the middle of everything. So, yeah. They'll just stay there. That's the end of their turn.
Yep. Hag. Still going to try to break out, but she's
Still taking 9 acid damage.
Oh, come on, dice! Yeah!
We've missed like half of our attacks, if not more. Come on. She can stay in there a little while longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
When she
there's
comes out,
not a
it's just
whole...
be like a microwave ping.
Jelly rolled advantage.
Yeah,
Taking proficiency in athletics was a good choice.
yes.
Real good.
Well, I rolled a 9, so...
I mean, your modifier almost beat that in itself.
Yeah! Yeah! I mean, what?
And I need to get expertise in athletics as well, just to make sure it actually better.
Add a little bit of rogue in there and get expertise in athletics. Swashbuckler. Jelly needs to be a swashbuckler.
Let me actually look it up. No, I want Jelly to be a full caster. He needs more spells.
Hexblade.
Yeah, but then I can get proficiency.
As you
Perhaps just the skilled feat might be better.
yeah. Now let's see. Sylvaris. Actually going to.
I reckon the Medusa's going to low-key pull this back for us.
No, she's going to run up to the fiendish creature next to Femby. And
Just grab his face, direct eye contact.
yeah. And you see her hair just and then try to bite onto it. And you realize that yes, those are in fact snakes.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, don't think that's gonna be enough though. But no, it's not. You hear that hissing sound of her hair just grabbing on or trying to grab on to the large fiendish creature, and then you just hear it from the snakes as it looks like one of them broke a tooth.
Oh, bless him.
And then she is going to try to punch him because she has no weapons on her. What the hell? What are you talking about? First one was a nat 1, so that's not happening. And of course the second one, second one was a nat 20. And for a total of 2.
Oh, hey, it's all good.
So she kind of walks up to him, attempts to bite him with her snakes, slaps him, which is more or less a tickle, and then properly slugs him with a right hook, kind of thing. It's like,
Yes!
whoa! It's like, that's for the tooth.
Tries to bite, swings with the weak hand. It's like, take my strong hand.
And you see him just like... as it does a total of 2 damage. Because apparently that's what we do for crit damage around these parts. You are going to come out here. And... you see the dark-haired elf walk out of the door and then look over to the whole scene, and as if picking one, she almost does say, and then pointing it at Gauze, you will just hear a, "It's so sad to see the sand run out for where once your brain was." And she casts vicious mockery on you.
Nice.
And
What is that?
it's a wisdom save, if I remember right. Let me double
Oh,
check.
okay.
It's a wisdom or
I mean-
charisma, but I do believe it's a wisdom save. Yes.
In theory. Yep, the trend continues.
No.
Quick, reload the page.
Let's see. That is, you take 2 psychic damage and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Okay.
So, yep, 2 psychic damage. And it's gonna look over to Jell and just, "Oh, sister. Always." No. Not even comment.
Oh, come on. What are you going to say?
Always so lazy.
As,
I feel like that wasn't what you were going to say.
no.
No, what I was thinking would probably have had my channel shut down my Twitch.
Hey, if I'm still going, there's no way.
Put it in the group chat. Put it in the group chat.
Group chat, group chat.
So we can all have a laugh.
I'll say it for you.
No. Okay, fine. Next up, while we do that, fanbase. Speaking of inappropriate. Now, it was
So
more of a, that this particular hag wouldn't say that. It was just my brain doing a dump.
So before our newest entrance, I had a plan for this turn, which was going to be so effective. Whilst the ginger hag is being like crucified in acid, I really wanted to use the wand of smiling on her. So she has like this animated grin as she's being, drowned basically. But I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Misty Step.
Okay.
I can get to there. Over to here. And then use my movement to get behind the new hag You'll never guess what's happening here. In line with Smiley McGee. And
Misty Step is a leveled spell, is it not? Or is it a feature?
I have it as a feature.
Okay.
Where is it? Somewhere. I don't remember what I got it from. Maybe it is a spell.
Yeah, it's a spell.
Yeah, but I thought I got it as like a. Yeah, fine. That's fine. Okay. Can I slightly redo that then?
Absolutely.
Well, Misty Step in the middle of these two. Back here. Yeah. Okay. So Gauze would be outside. Medusa's outside. Okay. Cool. I'm sorry, Bona Lisa. But being a banshee stood in the middle of this, which I may regret going nuclear here. Fen is just gonna fucking scream.
Stop the store while teleporting.
Yeah. Misty stepped into a tree. It was just like,
Teleportation accidents, they happen.
So that is wisdom saving throws, please.
Okay, so that's a fail.
You say she's for Bona Lisa as well?
That's a
It
success.
is, I'm afraid. I did it as best as possible to avoid.
That's okay. Which is an 8.
That will fail.
Yeah. Why break the habit of a session?
You're on a streak.
That is a crit fail.
Is that double damage?
No, I don't know with that,
Optimistic.
but it is definitely a fail.
So that is 3d6.
Oof.
This boy succeeded. This hag failed, and you from behind you, Fen, you hear a. Why do you have to be so loud, you floating, pathetic excuse for a balloon?
I'm doing my best.
And if you look over your shoulder through the open door, you see the last of the 3 hags just. And it was like.
Wait, she might actually need a saving throw then.
Oh, she failed.
Oh, fantastic. Can I use my inspiration on that damage, please?
Sure. It's a one shot.
That's tragic.
Yeah,
I know
was
I'm
thinking
being
that
cheeky.
Bona had survived it, but maybe not.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it is better.
I mean,
Ooh,
Bona Lisa's still
Bona
standing.
survives.
No, that's she succeeded. She failed.
So if they succeeded the save, it's half.
And she failed. So both both hags in range failed. The devil thing succeeded.
Of course he did.
You see Bona's bones just like tremble with like the vibrations of the sound, but then they kind of like settle down, and it's probably all due to the nail varnish. I'll just say.
Yes,
That
absolutely.
extra confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just.
I'm here for it.
Anything else you want to do?
Panic. I'm gonna use my movement to get somewhere.
Behind Gauze.
I mean, essentially, that's kind of what I'm thinking, like just towards everybody. In fact, no, towards Jelly. Towards Jelly.
Yep, you can easily get.
Yeah.
Being close to Jelly is safe. He will embrace you in his gentle and solid touch.
And hearing that, we're gonna stay a couple of feet away. You know, I'm buying into Church of Jelly, but not that much just yet.
I know exactly what adventure I'm gonna run for you next, and it's gonna be beautiful.
Oh no.
It's an adventure from Old School Essentials that I love.
And that's it. That's me.
Jelly.
Well,
Sound
the gargoyle-
vibrations have just wobbled through you. Not enough to actually hurt, but you clearly heard Fenby scream his head off.
I told you I'm a screamer.
My cough is bad enough as it is.
I'm
So,
glad you
Jelly-
hadn't taken a sip of a drink at that point.
Is gonna move closer to the other hack. The gargoyle may take an attack of opportunity, I suppose. As Jelly moves away.
I mean, considering his success streak with attacking Jelly. Yeah, it continues. That's not a hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12.
Yeah, I don't have inspiration.
Get a nice, good old line going here. Jelly, for all his tendencies of punching people and eating them alive, is still a wizard. He still has
Yes.
magic. He has unsolid jelly magic, which means he is gonna cast his projectile vomit spell, which looks surprisingly similar to Tasha's caustic brew.
Nice.
So that is a. Let's make it a second level. Yeah. Caustic brew. That is a dex save, DC 15 for the hack and the Cambion, I guess.
Yeah, Cambion fails.
Fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Hag fails.
Okay. So they get covered in jelly vomit. Meaning that at the start of each of their turns, they take 44 acid damage.
Ouch!
So let me, do you want me to roll damage at the start of the turn or just already?
Well, the hag is not. Actually, roll at the start of their turn. I think that's could be
Okay.
funny.
Let's do that. Meaning those two have been jellified.
Yes.
Jelly starts wiggling mockingly as he manipulates the body of the hag's sister that is inside him, trying to flip her off.
Just picturing this hag inside Jelly basically doing like a Shakira impression.
Yes. And that is Jelly's turn.
Doing the jelly twerk.
Yes, doing the jelly twerk and just fucking him. Let's actually make this before I forget. Those two have been jellied.
Yes. Last hag, or third hag coming out of the tunnel, looks around to whatever this mess is. She's like shaking her head a bit as her ears are still ringing and her head is just. What can we do? We can do. Ooh, that could be fun.
I know.
And well, that could be fun. The hag looks around and I'm gonna quickly. No, actually, that's not gonna work. She looks over to. Well, first of all, she needs a save. And you see her stop for a moment. Lift her foot slightly. As Gauze and Vane, you see like fear on her eyes. Or in her eyes. And then she stops completely. Not moving. And then you see, like, gray start climbing up across her body. As I just nat won that Constitution save.
Yeah, I was sitting there going, what? And I was like, yes.
Perfect!
My dice hate me today.
Jelly
And-
being
I say all of
angry
us except
as
Jelly.
solid becomes more solid.
Yes, as that hag is now petrified. Because she failed by more than 5.
Brilliant.
So she's donezo.
Yeah. She's slowly, like, in front of your eyes over these 6 seconds that it took from her to step through the door, look around, realize that, oh fuck, I just looked at a Medusa, and then she turns to stone.
Good! Excellent.
The only scenario in which Jelly is happy to see things becoming more solid.
Hmm.
Actually, I'm a bit pissed because now I can't do my Triforce hack impression.
You still can.
Yeah, because it's a stone statue. Those are harder to manipulate than just decomposing bodies.
That's a sentence for you.
Unless, if we break the curse, the
I have
statues that
to-
Medusa's turn becomes unstatue.
I have to move. Do I? I don't have to spell magic, but I don't have to move. I have to move curse, but not prepared.
I think you need either Greater Restoration or remove Curse to unpetrify someone.
Yeah, I got to move curse, but I don't have it prepared.
Considering that hag just turned into a very ugly statue, Vane, it's your turn.
I will continue wailing on this statue. Now, I'm going to ask a rather pointed question.
Mhm.
Do gargoyles have blood? Or
No.
blood equivalent? There's blood-like substance.
Chug the cement. Chug the cement.
Sort of. Ish.
Nah,
in the same
we're-
way as a water elemental has blood. Ish.
Okay, it's fine. We're just stick to the same methodology that we've been employing throughout this entire thing. I will booming blade this first rapier attack.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit this gargoyle?
Yes, it does.
Okay, fine. So they will take 4 magical piercing, and then they will then take. They will take 6. They will take 16 thunder damage if they move.
Okay.
And then I will attack it again. Where's my sword? There it is. That's not going to hit.
No, unfortunately not.
Fine. Then what I would like to do is like do a because I'm stood above the gargoyle, and I think you said he couldn't reach me, right?
No, I can't.
So I would like to do like a push off from it to kind of do like an acrobatic like flying leap over the top of the gargoyle, a la Assassin's Creed style, cloak billowing behind me.
Nice. Yes.
To kind of roll on the floor next to Fenby, and then effectively kind of start moving towards so to support my dear friend Jelly.
Yep. Absolutely.
So I'll kind of come to about here. I'll leave Jelly plenty of room to do whatever he might want to do, but yeah, I'm kind of now in front of Fenby. So,
And because I like that description, if you don't already have it, have an inspiration point.
I already have it, I'm afraid. But
Well,
thank
then
you.
you can bounce it to someone else if you want.
Whomever wish. I tell you what, seeing as though Gauze has been rolling so poorly, if Gauze does not have inspiration, she may have some inspiration. Just to feel like... And what will now happen is...
They can get.
Yeah. What will now happen is Gauze will roll nat 20s for the rest of the session. And not require them.
And... yeah. Gauze.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Okay, hang on. I'll just say what I'm going to do, and then you can tell me. So, Gauze is feeling, for some reason, impeded, and he wants to bring everyone down to his level. So he's going to try and cast slow,
Okay.
and he can select up to 6 creatures within choice. So 2 questions. Number 1, our saving throws are affected by, because he failed Tasha's hideous, so that affects his attack, but this is a saving.
No, it only affects attack rolls,
Okay.
I think.
And my
Let me
second question.
I'm gonna double check that. I think it's attack rolls or your saving throws, not others. But I'm gonna
Right.
double check that real quick.
I think that's
Mhm.
right. Vicious Mockery, yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, sorry, vicious mockery. That was it.
and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. Okay. So it's just attack rolls.
Okay, so it's going to cast slow. And my second question is, can the hag inside Jelly be selected? He can select up to 6 creatures, so he could get everyone, all the adversaries here. But can he get the one inside Jelly? They need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I want to say yes, because you can still see them inside
See the
Jelly.
dissolving form and the red hair floating up the top.
Yeah, you can still see them, and it doesn't require anyone to be able to hear you. So I would say yes. On
Okay,
that.
in that case, then they all need to make a wisdom saving throw DC 14.
Nice. Okay, so Mr. Cambion dude, wisdom save. Oh, that's a fail. Hag, who's currently having less of a bad day than the one inside Jelly. Just passes. Where is the thing for? There's the one inside Jelly fails.
Nice.
So, and that one's petrified, so she's dead.
She's got such a stony look on her face.
Yes. But the one just in front of Jelly succeeds. The other two fail.
And the gargoyle?
Oh, gargoyle as well. Let me see. Gargoyle succeeds.
Right. So the ones that failed, their speed is half. They take -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. They can't use reactions. Oh, let me just put it into the game log. It's probably just going to be easier.
Let me see if I can find slow.
Slow is the opposite of haste.
Yes.
So,
So-
basically, one action or bonus action, not both.
Yeah,
One or the
Yeah.
other. -2 dex, -2 is AC. And half movement.
And
yeah.
if they cast a spell, then they roll a d20 and
Oh,
an
yes.
11 or plus, it takes into effect the next turn.
And the creature must use his action on that turn to complete the spell.
Yeah.
Basically,
if it
2
then be
actions
wasted.
for a single spell.
Uh-huh.
It's an amazing spell. You don't see it often. Most people like haste more than they like slow.
Really good though.
But
Really is.
Gort is now concentrating on that.
Sorry, Joe. I got the booming blade wrong. So they would have taken that 5 thunder damage on that turn,
Okay,
and then
that's
if
fine.
they move, they take the 11.
Gargoyle is looking even worse. Oh wait,
Is it immune to thunder damage?
no. I was checking something real quick because some thunder spells do extra damage to creatures made out of stone or metal.
Like shatter.
Mm.
Yeah, like shatter. But I'm not sure if Booming Blade does that.
Nope.
Definitely.
But no, I know shatter does extra damage to gargoyles and constructs. And people's hearing. Okay.
Who doesn't love a bit of tinnitus?
I know, right?
Tinnitus.
So yeah, anything else you want to do on your turn, Gauze?
Yeah, they're gonna just move away a little bit.
Hi, Cat.
A little bit. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Okie doke. Cat? Hi. Hi. I know. Gargoyle. Gargoyle is not looking great.
I'm
And
surprised it's still alive.
it's hanging in there.
I'm kind of hoping I pissed it off enough that it would try to follow me rather than take on Mortis.
Mortis hasn't done anything to it yet.
Mortis hasn't done anything to it.
So yeah, it is going to try and follow Fenby because I don't think it's smart enough to actually understand what has happened. And it will take that extra 11. Actually, Fenby is in the way, so it's gonna go for Fen. It's gonna start going for Vane and then just like, ha! And make, like, on the way, it's going to swipe at Femby.
Does Mortis get an attack of opportunity?
Yep.
Finish him.
Come on, Mortis. Oh, dear me.
For the team.
Which is no +3. No. Mortis is too busy admiring.
His reflection.
They're too busy feeling their less rotting skin.
And because no, Gargoyle succeeded. It's going to just go like to Fenby. First with its claws for 11. You see that the big stone hand just towards your face for 4 slashing damage.
We take that.
And then it's gonna place that hand down on your incorporeal shoulder and try to pull you closer and bite your shoulder.
Risky. We
Yes.
could be friends after this.
But that's a no, because that's a nat 1 for a total of 5.
How do you miss a bite?
I don't know.
A grabbed bite.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
it's just like, ah!
it's a stationary target.
I think it's he gets your clothing instead. Just
He just bites my billowing. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
yes,
But he bites the billowing cloak.
yes.
Now there's bite marks on it.
Is it torn?
Let's see. Yes, there's now a gash in the shoulder of your billowing cloak.
It's on.
I'm going to request nobody else touch this gargoyle from here on out. I'm about to beat the living fuck out of it.
Mortis.
Unfortunately,
Mortis.
Mortis doesn't quite understand that.
That's fair. That's fair.
So he's gonna go up to the gargoyle and he's going to attempt to do a slam. A little bit of a swipette on him. For a 7 plus 3, for a 10.
Unfortunately, no.
On a plus side, Fendi gets their wish.
You see Mortis land a hit. Pebbles and rocks fly everywhere, but it doesn't look like it did any damage to the gargoyle, like noticeable, other than just kicking up what was already loose.
Mm-hmm.
Cambion Bro is in acid.
He takes damage, 44.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. 4d4.
4d4, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 44 damage. I was like, holy shit.
If only. But they take this every turn for a minute. So that is in total of 40d4 damage. If it
Woo.
goes the entire, which averages out on 100 points of damage. 8 acid.
Okay. Let's... -8. There we go.
It's a Cambion, aren't they resistant to acid damage?
One of the few things they're not resistant to.
Is it only fire, cold, and poison?
Let me check. It's fire, cold, lightning, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Oh, lightning as well. Didn't know that.
And
I've broken the Finnish game. I found a weakness. They barely used acid damage.
yes, force is also not resistant to. Instead, it's going to. What do you have? In ways that I was going to do, but doesn't work anymore.
Would it need to make another Medusa save?
It has its back to Medusa.
Okay, fine.
So,
As it's staring at Jelly. It's fine.
yes, so it's looking straight at Jelly. He is going to.
And the hag inside of Jelly is looking straight back.
Yeah.
Whilst drowning in acid.
Okay, so he's going to lift a hand and then in quick succession point to Fenby and then to Vane. No, wait, Fenby is blocked by Bona. It's gonna point to Gauze and Vane. And first one Oh, I'm so sorry.
If he's doing a spell, he needs to roll a d20 to see whether it takes effect this turn or next turn.
Is it a... Yeah, it's a ranged spell attack. Technically not a spell, though. How does it a ruling multi-attack? It's still an attack action.
Would it not be the whole thing happens the next turn if the roll has failed?
Okay, so the first thing if it's a spell, the first thing he needs to do is roll roll d20, and if it's 11 or higher, it doesn't take effect for the next turn.
Technically
then
speaking, it isn't a
They've
spell.
got to do
No,
their
it's not a
action again.
spell. It's basically... no, it's not a spell. It's like with the Dragonborn's Dragon Breath. It's not a spell, it's an effect.
Okay.
Spell-like effect.
Yeah, it's a spell-like effect, but it's not a spell.
Can't take more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. But this is a multi-attack, though, isn't it? So that it does count as one.
So, Gauze. I am so sorry for this.
It's not what you want to hear, is it?
Nope.
Okay, why is that not working? There we go. First, he just points at Gauze, and you see a line of fire just go straight for Gauze. And
Jeez.
it's gonna deal 19 points of fire damage.
And Gauze is vulnerable to fire.
But, as that happens, Jelly stretches out and forms its gelatinous shield in front of Gauze, using his arcane ward feature.
Nice.
And then specifically project ward.
Okay.
So those 19 points of damage first go to my ward.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
would
he's
reduce it
vulnerable,
by
so
16.
he has.
No.
He has 30. He takes 38.
Doesn't matter.
No, but it
Doesn't
has to
matter.
hit you first, and the ward
Yes.
blocks it from hitting you.
So the
Right.
ward reduces it by 16. So you only take 3 points of fire damage. That being vulnerable, 6.
So 6 points of fire damage.
That
That's
takes
a
my
flat save.
entire arcane ward away. But I did save you
Right.
32 points of damage, so...
Yes.
Wow, you certainly did.
As long as Jelly is there, everyone is immortal.
And does he need to do a concentration saving throw as well then? Because he's concentrating.
Yeah. But it's a 10, I think. You need to
Yeah.
beat a 10. Yeah. No
Oh,
problem
nice.
whatsoever.
God.
It's the roll.
There it is.
And slowly he's going to turn to Vane and 19.
I'm gonna shield.
Okay.
There you go.
You see that
Yeah, why not?
same effect flare up around Vane, but it doesn't take effect at all. There's just a fire stream around Vane.
Yeah.
And
19 would have met.
You could call that. And then he's going to he's gonna take a step over here, still not looking behind him. And it's Bona Lisa's turn.
Just to say, he can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn to see if he beats the slow. DC 14.
No. That was 10. Yeah, Bona Lisa.
Bona Lisa, having seen her master flames towards her master, and inexplicably not being as much as. So she's going to have a fire a shot at the canyon, which is going to be this plus 4. 17?
That hits.
Oh
With
my
slow,
God.
it hits.
Which is for 1d6 plus 1 damage. 5 damage. Piercing damage.
You see the arrow just go through his wing. Doesn't do as much damage as you would have hoped, but it still does damage.
Yes, it will do.
Cat, please leave my hand alone.
And yeah, I think they will stay. They will stay where they are.
Okey-doke. Now let's see, what can you do from in? Still caught inside jelly.
Also taking 9 points of acid damage.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he roll? Because I need to make an opposed athletics.
Oh yeah, no, she hasn't rolled anything yet.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
She's going to try and cast a spell from inside, isn't she?
Yeah, but she can't speak.
No, I'm trying to
inside
find if I
jelly, so
had.
she doesn't need spells without focal components, which are rare.
Yeah, none of her spells have that. I was like, do I have any of the shape spells? Because you don't need vocal components for those. But no, unfortunately not. Yeah,
This is why Jelly devours casters. Wounds him.
He would have a difficult time with my wizard, because he has both mold the earth and shape water. Strength.
Yes, but those can technically speaking affect the creature. This Jelly is.
Oh, come on! Nope. No, but the ground around. No, that was bad. That was a 6. You need to beat a 6.
I literally cannot fail that. My
No.
lowest is a 7.
Oh, and if
Yeah.
it was a spell, then she needed to have cast an 11
It's not a
D20
spell.
to start off with.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
not a
but
spell. Great.
No.
But no, she's also affected by slow. So no, it
Yeah, but
wasn't.
it's not a
No,
spell, then.
she's just trying to break out before she drowns or get eaten by acid. So minus 9. There we go. And Sylvaris.
Do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, she saves that one. Okay, she's not slowed anymore. She's still caught in, jelly. So
It's still not in a great situation.
no.
She's slowly
Yes.
learning to love the Jelly.
Yes, absolutely. Sylvaris is going to try to grab the Cambion and
She's
force.
covered in acid.
Yes, but she's gonna try and force him to look at her. So let's see.
Look at me. Aren't I pretty?
You did
know-
this.
You know that old internet trend where somebody would just be stood there while somebody else tried to literally crawl their way around them?
Yes.
I'm picturing Medusa kind of doing that. Literally trying to crawl around to look into his face, like, go on, go on.
Did he fail by a nat 1 as well?
No, he did not. First of all, he failed so that she can actually grab his face and just. And now I have to roll. No, he succeeded that one, unfortunately. But she's holding onto his head now, so he's effectively grappled.
Excellent.
That one take. How much does the hag take? Jelly?
44.
44. Yes.
That being 11 points of acid.
Ooh, not good. That's a lot of acid.
Yes, yes, it must be.
Now, where are you? There you are. She's going to turn to Jelly.
Yes.
And
Hit me! Hit me!
What can you do? Because she looks a little bit slumped, a little defeated almost, and then she's going to. Actually, yes. She's gonna use her claws to swipe at Jelly.
Boring!
For 16.
I'm gonna shield
Okay.
to make that miss. Since I just used an abjuration spell, my arcane ward recharges by twice the level of the spell.
Oh wait, didn't you use a reaction to shield gauze?
Fuck!
Yeah.
I cannot shield! You're absolutely correct. I mistake this damage.
Which is 16 slashing damage.
I take 16 slashing damage. She takes 1d6 for touching me. It's
Yeah.
a 6. Then I shall make a con save for the Tasha's Kasabu, which saves.
Yep. Wait, you only get one? That's a bit sad.
Is she not slowed anyway? Or
She's
is
supposed.
this is the one that saved it?
No, she saved, but I was like, they don't have multi-attack. Oh,
No, they are hacks. They are caster type creatures.
yes. Then she's going to skirt around this way to break line, to make it sure that she doesn't accidentally look at the
Medusa.
Medusa. Femby.
The gargoyle was slowed though, right?
No.
No, I think the gargoyle saved as well.
The gargoyle and the not captured, well, the black-haired hag
They
both
saved at the
stay safe.
Cambion and
inside.
acid bath.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Fen is beyond, like, Fen has almost multiclassed into barbarian to hit rage at this point. Like,
What magic
Everything.
for you?
there is literally nothing else that Fen can see other than this bastarding gargoyle. It's just like looking in disbelief at this rip in the cloak. The gargoyle is like, oh no. No. No.
Murder.
And yeah, that's the plan. And you said that the gargoyle has a blood-like substance.
Oh god.
Sort of,
Oh.
yes.
Excellent news. So Fen is going to grab, because we're in touching distance,
Yeah.
grab each of the gargoyle's eyes
Okay.
and use blood drain.
Oh, okay. That
23 to
hits.
hit?
Yeah, that hits. How do you want to overkill this?
Yay!
Then literally reaches into the eyes and just pulls. So it's not just the blood that comes out, it's the entire eye sockets, just in and out, screaming while the cloak billows gloriously, magnificently, majestically.
And then you see you have a little bit of a corner just going fidget, 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 off rhythm because it got torn.
It's still majestic.
True, a torn flag is still majestic.
Right? And Ven is just going to stand there, panting for a second, before realizing there's still like a larger scene at play,
Yeah.
and taking a little stroll towards Cambion. Because this rage is not going anywhere.
Nice. Hi, cat.
And as a bonus action, not for any damage, just literally going to throw the stone eyeballs of the gargoyle at the Cambion and be like, "What's up?"
Nice. I
Nice.
like that.
Use your wand of smiles to make him smile more.
That's an action though. Otherwise, you know
Cat.
full well
Down, down.
there would be an eye to distract and just Wanda smiling. And that's
Yep. Jelly.
So Jelly looks at the hack. We had the absolute audacity to hurt Jelly. Jelly's angry wiggles get wigglier and angrier as he shapes a small channel from the rear end of the hag inside him to where the hag in front of him is standing, using that to cast poison spray.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need. Yeah, I'm gonna need an con save.
Mm, 19.
Ah, that succeeds.
She looks at Jelly, looks at the hag inside Jelly, and just. Why, sister? Why? It's sad, really.
There's anything else I can do?
Vane.
Vane would like to move down towards the hag that has attempted to escape the gaze,
Mm-hmm.
and he would like to attempt to grapple her.
Okay.
What do you want for that? Just an unarmed strike, right?
Contested athletics.
Okay. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
16.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, you grapple her.
Perfect.
She's squirming and it's uncomfortable.
She's also covered in acid, right? So I presume some of that acid will transfer to me as well.
Yeah, yeah. Sen is
Probably.
not here right now, but probably yes.
I'm going to. So that's a grapple. Is the bite an action? No, it's not. I'm going to bite her.
Okay.
So, providing she is grappled, incapacitated, or restrained, I can bite her.
Oh, snap.
Okay, so 25 to hit. I assume it still works.
Yeah, that's double damage. Yes.
Okay, so she takes 6 piercing damage.
No, you roll again
Okay,
because that was a crit.
another 4.
Okay.
And then because I'm a vampire, she also takes 2d6 necrotic damage as well.
Nice. Well, you double that as well.
Okay, I'll roll that again then. 7. And then 11. So I just chomp on her neck and do, what's that, 28 damage?
Yeah.
Unless she's resistant to necrotic or piercing in some way, shape, or form.
Let me double check that. I don't think
He's got blood in his sippy cup. In his sippy cup. Blood in his sippy cup. In his sippy cup.
It doesn't taste great. It's like, you know, when you accidentally inhale briny water when you're at the beach.
Yep.
That wooden, briny. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
And she starts like trying to hit you. It doesn't do anything, but just.
No. Her hit point maximums is also reduced by the necrotic damage.
Ooh.
So she's reduced by 18, and I regain 18 hit points as well. As a result of that.
Nice.
So she's grappled by me, and I've bitten her.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly, the bite isn't an action. Actually, the grapple is an action.
Yeah.
And then I'm just trying to check to see whether or not I have something else that I can do. Nope.
Okay.
So that's me grappling her and chomping on her neck. And also now covered in some acid.
Oh yeah. Vane has some of the acid from the hag on him, Sen.
Oh boy, boy, boy. So the full 44?
Mm,
If that's what it takes. Or is it just at the beginning of my next turn?
Well, thanks speaking is at the start of your turn.
But he didn't have the acid on him at the start of this turn.
No, that's
Okay.
what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'll wait for it to come round whilst I'm hugging this hag.
okay. Gauze.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Gauze, you see Gauze shimmer for a moment, and then he becomes this sand, and he drops into the ground. He's going to use his free movement of sand travel to travel, which is 30 feet. So he'll come up
Cool.
here. So that again, the sand will start to reform from the earth, and then you'll get the pores there. Then he's gonna use his 30 foot of movement, or whatever movement it is, his 20 foot of movement, so that he can come here and have the hag in his sight, and then he will cast Ray of Sickness
Ooh.
at level 2.
Okay. Hi, cat. I know. It's almost feeding time here.
I'm gonna say, does Python want some food?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, boys. It's something for goodness sake.
Nice.
Ah, at last. Should have gone into the sand a little bit earlier and come up a little bit earlier. That's what he needed.
Yep.
Poison damage. No.
Oh, come on. I mean, others have been allowed to use their inspiration for.
He doesn't have inspiration.
You
Oh, he does have inspiration. You lost
Yes.
it to him. Great. You use inspiration. Level 2.
Ooh, that's better.
Better.
Nice.
On a hit. Oh, wait a minute. Did it hit?
Yes.
Great. So on a hit, they take. No. Oh yeah, that's okay. Okay, so on a hit, they take poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it's also poisoned until the end of my next turn. So it's a 14 con save.
I think that's it. Yeah. Yep, that's a fail.
Great, so they're poisoned until the end of
Yep.
until the end of my next turn.
Yep.
Or hag, poisoned, grappled, and slowed. Was she not slowed?
And covered in acid.
And covered in acid.
No, she's not,
Not slowed,
slowed, but she's covered in acid, she's grappled, she's poisoned, and weakened because num-nums.
Oh, yeah. Dinner time.
All in all, not a great day at the spa.
No, it's not.
And
Anything
that's
else?
Mortis' turn.
Okay. Mortis.
Mortis is going to start shambling over to what he can see. So he'll use his 20-foot movement. And then he'll dash to get to the canyon.
Mhm.
And that will be him, I'm afraid.
Okay. Cambion.
Damage!
Damage, yes. And he also needs to make a con save.
12 acid.
Oh god.
That's good damage.
Ooh, that is very good damage.
2 4s and a 3.
And a 1.
12.
Well, I mean the
And-
1, yeah, but
He succeeds on the con
It's
save.
4.
He's currently grappled by her. What can you do? You see him for a moment, just full body shudder as he shakes off the petrifying effect of Sylvaris, and then he's gonna lift his hand and just gently place it against her cheek. And ooh, that's no good. Sylvaris, when the fuck did you get 127 hit points?
And she was transformed into a Medusa. Prior to that was just 4.
So the glass cannon before that.
But yeah. A common is a 4 HP, isn't it?
I don't know. She might not have been a commoner as such.
Yeah,
Then... As a
Then-
wizard, it kind of feels like we have about 4 HP.
you see him just lean down next to her head, and then she lets him go.
Oh no.
And
Oh, no.
then he's gonna look over to the rest of the group and just turn around and walk away. Bona Lisa.
Does Mortis get a attack of opportunity?
Oh yeah, he does.
Can someone roll it? Because I'm afraid he'll be on his own.
Hey, what
Passion
is
for
it?
me at the moment.
1d20?
It's it's a 1d20 plus 3 to hit.
14.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Knockout.
It might, because does he not have -2 to AC?
No, he
Whoa.
He has
He,
19
okay.
AC.
oh no, he didn't break it. The other one broke it.
No, so when he's slowed, he has 17.
So did he just run his wisdom save again?
Nope. Wisdom. Well, he fails the wisdom save, so he doesn't get very far, but he is going to walk away. Just turn his back to everything and start walking away.
Ooh.
Actually, he can get here with his fly speed.
Oh, I'm coming for you, motherfucker.
Bona
Bona Lisa is going to move, and everyone else is kind of a little bit blocked for her at the moment, so she's gonna move and give him a parting shot if she can, which I think I've just about managed to get on again, so let's try it. So that is a 21 to hit.
If you're shooting the Cambion, you hit.
Nice, she was shooting at him.
Yep. I didn't really
Which
hear
is-
who you were aiming for, but yeah, you
Sorry.
hit.
Which is 1d6 plus 2 for 7 piercing.
Yeah, you see the arrow hit straight in the shoulder, scraping along as it falls down, and then just he's still trying to walk away. Anything else you want to do?
That's probably all she can do on
Yes.
her turn.
Come on now, Hag. Will you finally break out?
There's another 9.
Why did you have to say that?
Is that literally what you rolled as well?
Yes. Let me actually get that. 'Cause that was-
the future.
Yeah. So just as you said, that's another 9. I rolled a 9. Let me just post that to you guys because that was funny. There.
Nice.
Okay, Jelly. Contested athletics. She rolled a 9.
And- She also takes 9 acid damage.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
Okay then, I guess we roll again.
You go. That's a 9.
I'm fine with it.
If I roll another 9 now, I'm gonna get annoyed actually.
I rolled an 18.
Jarls?
No. No way.
You didn't, did you?
Yes,
Rolled
I
another 9.
did.
What the hell?
I can see the future.
Let me. I'm gonna. I don't know. Hey, cat?
I need to start calling that 20s when we roll, guys.
Look at the damn thing.
I knew that time in Delphi back in like the time of the ancient Greeks paid off.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
good going. The hack is still safely
yes.
within Jelly. Slowly, as her hair starts fading away, as her skin starts clearing up, her nails dissolve, the very essence becoming jelly. She
Yeah,
must love Jelly, for she is to become Jelly.
cat.
And thus she must love
No.
herself.
I also forgot to take out soft food for you today.
For that is the reason why Jelly cannot find love. As all must be Jelly, Jelly can only love himself, and not others. It is his sad existence. It is what it is.
Who is closest? Ooh, she's smart. That's not good. Okay,
Where's the
Uh,
Cambion?
Cambion is walking away.
In that case, just go and kill herself. Turn
Mm,
herself to stone, who can do a mirror?
No. She's going to. Let me see.
Jelly's a savage.
Jelly still doesn't like the Medusa.
Well, you're about to have a reason to attack her.
She's gonna walk over here to Femby. Getting an opportunity attack from Mortis. And she's gonna try to grab Fenby's face.
Hey, we're on the same team.
Are you though?
Oh my! No! What did he do? He did something to her.
The Cambion did something to her. But yeah, Mortis gets an opportunity attack if he wants it.
Hasn't he already used his reaction attacking the Cambion?
Oh yeah, he did. Never mind.
Yes, he did. Thank you for the reminder.
Just because I want to see what's going to happen with Femby.
Gee, thanks.
No worries, anytime, mate.
Contested athletics as she's trying to grab your face and make you look
That'll
at
be
her.
a 9. Wait, I shouldn't say that when I've got a roll as well.
Exactly.
Are you sure it's athletics?
I'll make an argument for acrobatics as well if you try for you to try and dodge.
Okay, we'll take that. That's only a 0 instead of a -1.
You managed to
Oh.
dodge.
I was scared. I was real scared. Was it a 9 though?
No, she rolled a 6.
That's an upside down 9.
Yes. And yeah, you dodge under her outstretched arms, or back, or you dodge them.
While that happens, Fen is going to call out to Jelly. It's like, Jelly, she's been making solids. It's go time.
Happy wiggling from Jelly.
And then you hear angry hissing from the snakes. And
I'm about to grab me some more eyeballs.
Also, there's still a Cambion. Your best friend. He's walking away.
True.
she's trying to swing at your head but misses. Just with her hand.
Okay. Oh.
And it's that hag's turn. She is currently held by...
Ooh, that's shitty damage.
Oof. Still a lot of damage, and she will just give a shriek next to Vane's head. Not enough to, actually cause damage, but like in pain. Before she's going to... she's going to try and scratch you with her claws, but I don't think the first one is gonna hit.
18 is my AC.
Yeah, first one misses. Well, actually, she only gets one. So she miss. You just hear it against whatever armor you're wearing.
It's just some leather.
Yeah,
It's cool.
you hear that screech of nails against your leather armor. Femby.
Yes.
You have a choice.
Oh?
Medusa or Cambion?
Well, given I'm in melee range, I have an issue, don't I?
A little bit, yeah.
Unless... Unless... No.
Cat that tickles.
So, with Bona and Mortis, is there a gap between them of more than 5 feet?
Let...
Looks like it.
Yes, let me
Possibly.
check. That's not a line you. Hmm. Yes. Yes, there is.
Because I may have found a way to not make a choice.
Nice. Okay.
Because
Okay. Yep.
lightning bolt is cast from self.
Okay. How long is
So-
it though?
That's not a discussion for stream, please.
The lightning bolt, not your appendages.
You don't know what I call it.
Is it crooked too?
Should be 60.
Yes, but that's really quite upsetting to discuss right now.
Wouldn't you call it the Jarls bolt instead in that instance?
I've had it longer than I had the name Jarls. And,
Yeah, but pet
you
names
know,
come
like,
and go.
lightning is normally pretty quick. It's just flash and done.
I mean, true.
I'm really upsetting myself. Like, so anyway, what's happening?
I think you need the staff of thunder and lightning.
Yes, you can hit both with it if you hit. Well, you're gonna hit both, but how much damage is a different story.
Yeah, I'm casting lightning bolt again.
Mhm.
For 33 damage if they fail the dex saves.
And if
Um,
he's slowed, I think he's got disadvantage on dex.
Yes.
And is it a -2 as well to dex?
-2 to AC. And I think disadvantage.
Okay. Cambion fails.
Good. But
And...
they are resistant to lightning.
Yes. But he'll...
Poof.
And... Medusa succeeds. So both take half damage.
Okay, well, I mean, that's still decent enough.
Yes, absolutely. Okay,
What's
that is a good chunk of damage. You hear
Are we
a...
rounding up or down?
We're rounding down.
Okay, cool.
And she will also take... you hear a long string of... actually, do any of you speak Infernal?
Yeah, Vane does.
Yeah, Vane, you basically hear in Infernal, bastard bitch that hurt, from the Cambion.
I would turn around to look, but I'm too busy about to chomping on this hag's
Yep.
neck again.
And you see Sylvaris start shaking her head and look around and quickly look back down on the ground as she's about to look straight at Fenby.
Still want an apology.
It's just...
But no, that's Fen.
Jelly!
Well, Jelly has a choice to make. The hag or the Medusa.
Ah, that's true.
So I'm moving away from the hag towards the Medusa. As Jelly... The only reason Jelly is eating the Medusas, other than doing them on non-solid, is because it would remove the hag... Remove the Medusa.
Mm.
Jelly eats the hags to move the Medusa. But since the Medusa is now evil, and everyone agrees with Jelly now, Jelly's gonna eat the Medusa.
Okay.
And there's yet to be an apology, so...
Yes. So, what we're going to do... We are... gonna spit out the hag and eat the Medusa instead.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's a
Yeah.
20 to hit.
Yep. You hit.
The Medusa has been devoured by Jelly. And Jelly starts wiggling happily. He is content. And that's Jelly's turn.
Vane.
Okay. Hearing the shouts in infernal rather than inferno, Vane will take a quick, brief look over his shoulder, particularly as Jelly goes sliding past, and see that he's got Silvari in his grasp. What I would like to do, what I would do is, because she's still grappled.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I take damage as well. I take your acid damage. Sen, can you roll it for me?
Yes.
We got to say this, but nat ones. Come on.
11.
Okay.
Oof.
You can take your action to scrape it off.
No, it's fine. I don't mind, because what I'm going to try to do is what I'm going to do is I'm going to bite the hag again, because weirdly it's a free action for
As long as you're grappling, I think.
Yeah, we're still grappling though, aren't we?
It hasn't
Yeah.
been. Yeah, she didn't use her action to try to break free. She tried to scratch you instead.
Yeah. So 21, I assume, hits.
Yup.
So it will take 4 piercing damage, and then 7 necrotic. I heal by 7, and her total hit points are also reduced by 7 as well.
Yeah, she's not looking great. No.
What I would then like to do, and this might be a little bit of the use of my little red crystal, is I would like to, whilst kind of biting onto her neck, kind of almost do like a backwards roll and toss her at that right apex as I'm dragging her backwards, kick out and push her into Jelly. You kind of get what I'm trying to do.
I love that idea. Yes, for your hero point, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Jelly's gonna be very, very full.
Yes.
Jelly is large size, so he can actually accommodate 2 medium creatures.
Yes.
Though a girl of technically speaking doesn't allow it.
But you can also constrict, so.
So I could do both.
I mean, I would say the second hag is not gonna be engulfed, but she's sure as shit gonna land in acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Touching Jelly is 1d6 acid.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that takes my action
Yes.
to do that. So after effectively tossing a hag, which I say that deliberately, knowing what your house is like.
I heard it the first time you said it. I was like, "Come on, behave, man, behave."
I will. Vane will pop back up, standing upright, because I assume he's going to end up like backward rolling and on his back.
Mm-hmm.
So half movement, I'm going to say, is gone because of prone as well. So he'll move the 20 feet he can move. Still. Let me just double check that. So he can move to about here. And then if the DM will allow it, he will use Misty Step as his bonus action to land right next to the Cambion.
Yeah, you haven't cast a spell, so sure, go for it.
Cool.
Nice.
And that is it. Done.
Nice. Goes.
And within a turn, everyone's deserted Gauze and he's breathing a little bit slow. So he's trying to keep up with everybody. He's gonna shamble his 20 feet. Oh, wait for me. And then from there, he's going to, again, shimmer, sand into the ground, and then pop up another 30 feet away. So ultimately, he's going to end up here. And I don't know whether this is going to work or not, but what the hell. He's going to use his he can now see the Cambion, so he's going to use his dreadful glare, staring at his retreating back, and he has to, I think it's a wisdom saving throw he needs to make. Let me just see if I can find it. Yeah, so he needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened. If he rolls 5 or less, he paralyzes him as well.
You
Did he roll less than 5?
You say that as I roll. That was a 5.
Yeah.
The Cambion
Who did something right?
is paralyzed. Next to a melee fighter.
You glared at his butt cheeks and they just froze.
Yeah, basically. You could see Vane, you just saw his eyes just as even though his back is to gauze, you could see like the dread of a lifetime just draining everything from the Cambion.
His glare contains all his frustration and disappointment of this entire fight aimed at the back of the retreating Cambion.
Yes. Yeah, he's paralyzed.
Brilliant. That's Gauzy's turn.
Okay. Mortis.
Well, Mortis was going to go for the Medusa that was attacking the party as per instruction, but as a dishevelled, half-dissolved mess has been thrown his way instead, he'll attack that instead.
Nice.
With a slam, which is, I think it adds 3 to it. I know.
She is prone, so he has advantage.
Great. We'll try again.
Nat 20 coming up.
No.
Actually, Bona Lisa is on the other side as well, so you would have super advantage.
Oh, did you do that?
20.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Great. Hey, great.
Hey, Cat. I know
Come
we're
on,
late.
Mortis, you can do it.
I know we're late. I know we're late.
$16.
I want to say yes. Let me double check. Yeah,
Yes.
just
Come on,
hit.
Mortis.
4. 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Fumble, fumble, fumble. Got there in the end.
Mortis out here living his best monk life. Just kapow, kapow, kapow.
Absolutely. Okay. Anything else Mortis wanted to do? Move or? I don't think he has.
No,
bonus.
he'll stay there. Yeah, you don't need one attack. He'll stay there.
Okay, Cambion is paralyzed. Is there anything he can do to break it, or does he just have to wait till you're...
I don't think he can. A target you can see must succeed on a DC with roll a 5 list makes them paralyzed as well. If they succeed, they're immune to the attack. It doesn't say anything about breaking it, but I must admit that does seem unfair.
Isn't it? Does it not just occur until the end of your next turn?
I think it's
Is it a bit
until
like
the...
stunning strike.
Yeah, I think it's...
It literally doesn't say. Whatever the DM rules.
Yeah, I'm gonna rule that it's until the end of your next turn.
Knockout.
So he is paralyzed. Bona Lisa. Oh, acid damage.
Acid damage. That's a low roll. That's 5.
You
Is this for Mortis?
No, for the Cambion.
Yeah.
Okay.
You, Vane, you just hear a low groaning in pain as he still is covered in acid.
A low groaning and a high sizzle.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, Bona Lisa.
Bona Lisa has a ranged weapon, so she will use it as a ranged weapon and fire at the Cambion.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You have
now
advantage.
it's happening.
Oh.
Hey,
Melee
it's
attacks
happening.
that hit the paralyzed creatures are automatically crits.
Yeah, but I think...
not
Oh,
melee.
in that case,
no, it's a ranged weapon, but all attacks have...
Any attack, yeah.
But it's a crit then.
okay. Well, in that case, then it's
Hi.
1d6 plus 2. So it can be 2. Is it going to be 2d6 plus 2?
Yep.
This crit. Not that great though.
Why is that in caps?
It's 14 damage on the cards.
Need a space.
Space after
Oh,
the
sorry.
slash.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. After the R.
Yeah, no, it's... melee attacks have... are crits, but all... all attacks are with advantage.
Oh, okay. So it's 1d6 plus 2.
Yeah.
7 points.
An arrow is now sticking out of the immovable wing next to you, Vane.
Okay.
And that's Bona's turn.
Okay. This hag is going to use half a movement to... I know, cat. I know. Please don't poke my face. Thank you. She's gonna use half a
Fine.
movement to get up, and then... What would you like to do? I think... Yes. She is going to turn around and look at Jelly.
Fair. Very
What's
fair.
Jelly done?
Not the
Give her a
whole...
nice hug.
Jelly is gonna move her sister around a bit, so she can now see it from the other side.
Oh, gross.
Perhaps I should try and make a look into the Medusa. Okay.
That would be incredible.
So yeah, the hag looks at Jelly and just says, "Take a bath, you overgrown oil spill." As she casts vicious mockery on Jelly.
Counter spell.
You count this? Okay. Go for it.
Because that restores 6 points of marking ward.
Yeah, okay.
Also, Jelly is just being rude by wiggling and ignore and just say no, he can't.
Okay. Yeah, that's her turn. That's all she can really do.
It's a waste, but
Sylvaris. Ooh, nice.
Oh, the bleeding is good.
Okay. She's going to try to break out. I rolled a 14.
Yeah. Where's my sheet? I rolled a 24.
Yeah, no, she's staying put.
I'm gonna need the expertise. Definitely gonna need it.
The other hag is going to stand up out of Jelly. And she's still gonna take some acid damage.
Just the normal acid damage and then the touch damage?
Yes.
17 total.
Ooh.
As she stands up, you hear a shriek. Like an almost otherworldly shriek of pain. As she promptly falls down dead.
Oh, is it like the Wizard of Oz melting
Wow.
moment?
Almost. Almost. She hasn't been in the acid long enough for that, but it's basically like, ah!
Oh, that will happen. All 3 of the sisters are gonna get in there. This large-sized creature is 4 medium-sized creatures, so I can, in fact, get all 4 of them in there. It will be a bit tight, but...
It's quite. But at
Femby.
least their problem.
Question.
Yes.
The first hag that died
Uh-huh.
is technically a corpse now, yeah?
Yes.
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
And I can cast Animate Dead on 2 things at once.
Okay.
Well, everybody loves a good arc of enemies to friends, right?
Jelly hates this.
I hate this.
I want the hags on our team, guys.
So you're going to try and cast it on a petrified hag.
Got told it counted as a corpse. You can do it.
It does count as a corpse. She's still petrified, though.
You can cross that bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I will also use my Arcane Recovery to recover a 3rd level spell slot.
You can do that in fight.
I don't think you can.
Oh no, I need
It's
to finish your
outside
rest.
of fighting.
Yes.
Shit. That's fine, that's fine. We've still got... Or do
Cat? No, I know you're mad.
okay, screw it. Screw it. So this hag is stood up, right? The one in
Yeah.
front of Ben.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Consistency. I'm gonna cast another lightning bolt, but aiming it so it hits the right-hand side of the Cambion so Vane doesn't get absolutely blasted as well.
Okay.
If that makes sense, because it's a 5-foot
Yeah.
line, so kind of thread the needle and just...
Yeah. Absolutely.
Cool. Because he's still paralyzed, so he automatically failed.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, we do that. We do that. Did it roll? Oh, disappointing.
So she needs to
22.
make a dex save. I know, Cat. I know. Ooh, that's a fail. And the Cambion automatically fails. And looking really, really damaged. She is not having an amazing day. And Vane, once again, you hear a deep groan of pain from inside this just locked in Cambion.
Okay. This might set light smell of ozone as well as the lightning bolt came flying across. It's like,
Yes.
ooh, tasty.
Tastes of static.
It's fried. Anything else you want to do in your turn? I know.
We will probably only end up here because I'll go like around the hag so that I'm not going through opportunity attack.
Yeah.
But just to try and cover some distance because Cambion does have that flight.
Mm-hmm.
So when he becomes less paralyzed, I'd rather he couldn't get away.
He's not going to become less paralyzed. He's going to become more paralyzed.
Nice.
I
Okay.
do want him as a pet, so...
Oh, you're not getting him as a pet.
Oh, his mortal coil has nothing to do with it.
Mm.
Don't you
Fair
need
point.
humanoid corpses in order to make it dead?
It's humanoid.
No, they are fiends, and the hags are fey. They don't count as
Humanoid
humanoid.
enough. You just want to eat them.
Yes.
I was gonna say this is bullshit.
It is the rules.
Jelly.
Fey, humans are humanoid. It's the
So
reason
I
why
can
Horde
only do
Merge
that on
doesn't work
humans.
on doesn't work
True.
on fairies or centaurs or changelings.
Well, centaur is not humanoid. It's
No, those are also
It's
fey.
equine.
They count as fey.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fair
gonna
enough.
grapple. Good old normal grapple the hag.
Poor hag.
That's a 10 on my athletics.
Well, I do believe that she succeeds on the grapple, but you are touching her.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's a yes.
Yeah, I rolled a 14. Yeah. She doesn't like that acid.
I guess not, no.
And yeah. How do you want to do that?
So, as the acid touches her, proving itself to be the final straw, she lets out a shriek as she falls forward into Jelly's embrace,
You
becoming one with Jelly in truth, and keeping the Medusa company. Can Jelly then slime over and get the other hack?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect, I'll take all three of them. They are all now inside of Jelly. And the Medusa has a good sight of what awaits her.
I mean, she's still in there, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's kicking and
Well,
screaming.
The question might be, is she still a Medusa if all three hags are dead?
We
And
shall
also
see.
the question is,
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
was she still an
Technically
enemy
speaking-
when the Cambion went to petrification?
Technically speaking, this one isn't dead, just petrified.
Yeah.
I think I broke the concentration on whatever was happening to her. Because she looked down after I jolted her, but I'd already set Jelly on
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
things.
That's your fault.
Yeah, no, that's on me.
Technically,
That's
Jelly is eating an ally at the moment.
a lot of how this fight has gone has been because of the communication between Fen and Jelly. It's- They were talking
Yep.
shit about non-solids.
But yeah, that's Jelly's turn.
Vane.
Vane is going. Oh no, I take acid damage because I still haven't cleared myself off as well.
Sen.
Acid
I'm
me.
sorry?
Acid
What?
damage.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting that Fan's also in there. 12.
Okay,
Oh, do you restore health by biting?
I do.
Ah, okay.
What do you think I'm about to do? Because he's paralyzed, that technically means he's also incapacitated. So I'm going to
Yes.
walk around so I can stare him in the eye, and I'm going to see Femby over his shoulder, and I'm going to go smile, and then I'm going to bite his neck.
Go for it.
But I'm going to say it in Infernal because I can speak Infernal
Uh-huh.
as well. So it's like, yeah, I'm definitely taking the piss out. Oh, that's not gonna hit, is it? Damn it.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah.
He is paralyzed.
Doesn't help when you roll the same thing. So he says smile, and then he gums the Gambion's neck. Because he's like, oh, I'm not quite sure Infernal's quite the taste for me. And then he kind of steps back and is like, nah, on second thoughts, I'm just going to hit you with my sword instead.
Nice.
So it's with advantage, isn't it? So let's do it with advantage.
Yep.
16 doesn't hit. I think you said it was 19 minus 2 because he's still slowed.
Yep. You feel that his skin is just too tough
For God's sake.
You need more unf.
Yeah, maybe I'm just too in his face, and I'm like, yeah, come on in, and then I've completely ruined that entire round. I bigged myself up and then couldn't bite him or stab him.
You do feel that you do see a tiny little scratch on his skin though, because you could see like where you would scratch him if you had hit him. So he's bleeding from where you scratched him, but not more than that.
Yeah, no, that is everything I can do.
Okay, Gauze. You're muted.
You're muted.
Sorry, Gauze will have seen Vane do the best that he can and empathise with him completely, and just think, let's finish this. And he'd cast at the Cambion Ray of Sickness.
Okay.
At level 3. Please.
Okay. I mean, he's still paralyzed.
Do it again.
Come on.
Does he get to do it again?
Yeah.
Come on.
This is the one. This is the one.
Come on. Finish it.
Yes, that hits.
At last.
Yeah.
Good hit.
Let's see. Oh, wait.
Points.
Oh.
Vane, you see the Cambio's face scrunch up in pain, and then I do believe he needs to make one of these guys, and like his eyes cloud over a bit.
Okay.
But he's still standing.
Oh,
Barely.
Did he make his Constitution saving throw?
No.
Because
He's
on a failed
poisoned.
save, he's poisoned to the end of my next turn.
Yep. He is poisoned, but he is barely standing.
Wow. Hey, there's still a chance for a blood feed though. On the plus side, little mid battle snackets.
You say that, but it's Mortis' turn.
And the Cambion
but
no longer paralyzed.
Mortis. I don't think Mortis can even get there.
No.
Let's see how far Mortis can get. Mortis will shamble over, but Mortis will take the dash action to get there, but then he's just gonna stand there. Yeah, that will be Mortis.
Well, he is still covered in acid, so Sen. How many D4s was it?
4.
How do you want to kill him?
Yay!
As the jelly vomit on him starts bubbling louder than before, it bubbles and bubbles and bubbles, turning him slowly into a pool of unsolid goop. And
Bleh.
also, by complete accident, dissolving another one of Famby's pets.
Unacceptable!
Oh, jelly is so good.
Yeah. We are going to quickly do one of these guys. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. We are technically out of combat,
There may be some.
but Jelly contested
Yes.
athletics check as Sylvaris is going to try and break free.
Come on, Jelly. I have ever believed in you.
Vane,
That's an
if we're,
8.
if we're
It's
out
an
of combat,
8!
you might want to run inside.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10. So
Damn it!
Sylvaris is going.
Someone has silvery bobs.
No.
Sylvaris is going to just
Damn it!
break out and just. Why?
You started it.
Not my idea. His voice was in my head.
He told me to kneel and I didn't.
Guess you're more willpower than I do. Why do you think I look like
I
this?
really don't.
And as she is like standing on all fours on the ground, you see first the snakes fall off, and her real hair start come back,
No!
and then her form reverts to that of a blonde, green-eyed elf. And she's gonna look at her hands and just, oh, thank you. As the snakes are currently on the ground.
And what's happening to, is the dome still in place?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
thank God for that.
Either way, though, what the first thing that Vane will be doing is clearing the acid off of him as quickly as possible.
Where?
Now that there is nothing to munch on. to heal
Actually,
himself.
Jelly will just drop concentration on the spell, making it
Perfect.
slowly crawl its way back to him.
Oh, because that's not. Blah. There we go.
So is Sylvari still a bit of a tank? Like, how's she looking?
She looks terrified and very badly hurt.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
I'm having my pets.
I mean, go for it.
Where is she?
She's right next to.
Up there.
Yeah.
Jelly, would you mind stepping back? And Bona Lisa, if you, or Gauze, if you could get Bona Lisa to step back 15 feet, that would be swell.
Okay, Jelly will step back. Go the heck.
Yeah. Pause will call Bona Lisa and Morty's back to them.
And as they take that last step to about, 15 feet, I will cast Carnage Blast at Sylvari.
Okay.
That as a Constitution save, please.
Cat, can I have my die, please? Thank you. That would be nice.
Jelly, you still have your Dryad.
Do I still have my what?
Dryad.
Naiad, yes.
Dryad, rather, yeah.
Yes, but I'm also quite a bit full with hacks, but she will come. Don't worry. But I cannot just climb through the window anymore.
True.
That's a dirty 20.
Right. Okay, so that's half of 3d10.
This Carnage Blast.
Doesn't sound good, whatever it is.
Seven.
Does she die?
No, but she's very badly hurt.
Okay, we're now going to be in combat with her.
She's extremely badly hurt right now. She is just bleeding everywhere. Why though?
Because I got my cloak torn so everybody can get fucked.
I can mend it for you.
He's going to cling to her life.
Just.
How long would it take to mend it?
About 6 seconds.
Okay. Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay
She's gone
then.
from murderous to chill in less than 6 seconds.
She
Or was it
walked...
just a delay of the inevitable for 6 seconds?
No.
She's gonna walk up to Fenby and then with out of her robes she takes what looks like a tiny needle and she's just gonna, no thread or anything, just through the tear, and once she's done sewing, it is as if it was never harmed
Now
at all.
she is within touching distance.
Yes.
I will use blood drain.
Okay.
Well, we'll see if I actually hit with it first. $24?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so you are continuing the.
18 damage?
Well, she's dead.
So, as soon as the billowing cloak is repaired, he will grab her by the throat and stare very pointedly into her eyes, as she tried to get him to do when she was still a Medusa,
Yeah.
and just drain the blood as she collapses to the floor in a crumpled heap.
Looking around you, looking at the carnage, in the distance you hear clattering. As if a bunch of poles, wooden poles, have fallen over. And then, Vane, you start feeling heat on your arms
Right.
as the dome above you start receding.
I scarper into the building as quickly as possible.
I cannot be held responsible for my actions.
You can
I mean-
make it in one turn or one round.
Isn't Jelly blocking the way?
Yeah.
Sort of. You can squeeze by.
What was there an opening in the window?
No, it's just the jelly is small enough to squeeze through.
Perfect.
Jelly is liquid enough to squeeze the.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's 40. Yeah, Vane has, because he's still technically got blades on up, so he has 40 feet of movement, so he can get into here, and then he can even like misty step as an emergency action into the middle of the room,
Yeah.
into the building. I've managed to push myself into a wall.
Action.
I
Yeah.
did not misty step into the wall. I just misty step down the corridor.
Okay. As you look through the corridor, you see a bunch of poles. Not poles. Wooden stakes on the ground. There's no sign of life in here at all.
Okay.
But as you look into the lounge, there is one long wooden pole by the fireplace, one by a table, and one behind the bar.
Ooh. He will walk in and start investigating these weird poles then.
They look like the kind you would use to build the scarecrows.
Interesting. Okay.
And the whole place is quiet. Not a sound to be heard.
So technically, nobody owns the spa now.
Mhm.
I mean, a party needs some income.
Mm-hmm.
Bane is also claiming it on the basis of it's got windows that block out the sun.
Okay, so we own the spa now.
Yes.
Can Jelly eat the Naiad?
Jelly can go and do whatever he wants in that pool.
Okay.
Or-
I
or he's
feel
going,
that the Naiad would have just went, nope.
Jelly slowly sliming towards the Naiads. The 3 hags all turned in that direction, looking at her. Jelly mimics mouse movements with the hags, speaking as if through their mouths. Jelly has come. It is time. Embrace destiny. Become non-solid. Embrace jelly. Become jelly.
Nope. She is
That is
going to
fucking
just
terrifying.
bolt. I didn't want to open it. Don't open the shit. I want to open the stat block. She's gonna bolt. She's like, nope, you can have this place. It's all yours. Bye.
And how is she gonna bolt?
Well, she has 30 feet movement and 30 feet of swimming speed.
That's the only 30 feet movement in total.
I know, but she can still dash 60 feet in water without being hindered.
Yeah, but Jelly has 60 feet swim speed because of the water we have.
Yes. What can
Can I
she
make
do?
an attack of opportunity?
Absolutely.
God, yes.
15.
Ooh. That just hits.
That's a 4 bludgeoning and 1d6 acid.
Ooh. Nice. Okay. So getting slammed by Jelly. She's gonna stop just outside the range, turn around, and then snap her fingers, like, and then start rising up to the ceiling.
Is she freaking flying?
Yes.
Is that a spell?
Yes.
Can I counter it?
If you want.
I'm gonna counter spell.
Okay. Please roll me a check. See, so counterspell, what is it to roll?
Shite.
Oh, thank
It
fuck.
is it is 10 plus the spell level.
Okay. She just manages to actually get up there. And then she's going to use every single ounce she has of movement to just flee this place.
What did she use to fly?
Special Naiad skill.
Damn it! In that case, how can I counter it if it's a skill?
Well, technically not skill, technically spell. But cast at a higher level.
Okay.
So she's gonna use all of her available movement to get away from the large ass jelly cube trying to eat her. So this your pool, I'm out, bye.
Finish her. So, I mean, we can watch through the windows.
Yes, you can.
Gauze has been making his way to the tower. He hasn't.
Yep.
Hasn't come around.
Vane will shout down the corridor. Will someone get that Cambion inside? I want to have a quick search of his body.
I have plans with his body. That sounds really bad.
Thinking about it, he'll then say, "You can do whatever you want after we've searched the body."
Okay.
And then Vane will kind of go off into the other rooms that we didn't kind of explore beforehand, just to see what else is around.
Okay.
And Fen will drag the Cambion and Sylvaris corpses inside to the lobby area where we will explore what we can steal. I mean, no,
We've
pretty
already
much
stolen
steal
the
at this
whole
point.
spa. We don't need to steal anything more. We just need to find out what's in it.
Yeah. What have we inherited by default?
Yes, inherited. I like the word inherited better.
Yes, we're going to try and find the deeds to the spa to make sure that we can definitely get it transferred into our name.
I mean,
Alright.
if she becomes a minion, then, she instruct her to
Well, I mean,
hand
I was
stuff
going to
over.
have I was going to have a short rest so I can recover a spell point and then animate both the Cambion and her.
Yeah, why not?
Are you going to have the Cambion still be the receptionist?
And he will always be smiling.
Smile. Rigor mortis grimace.
It's going to be
Can,
horrifying.
It's just Grinamortis, right? That's his new name.
Grinamortis. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Hello, you.
If Mortis would have gone up to back up to that room with all the paintings and stuff, can he'll be looking for his certificate. What's happened with this deal that's been made?
So you find your certificate next to a canvas where the paint seems to be just running off it and dripping down onto the floor. All around you, the same is happening to all the other paintings. It seems to be running down and just dripping.
Would he know from this whether he's being released from this deal?
Give me an Arcana check. You're not entirely sure, but the deal holder is dead and the painting is destroyed, so maybe?
And what does the certificate look like?
It's
What
still
sort of
there.
state is the certificate?
It's still there. It's looks nice. It looks like when you signed it. The painting is destroyed though.
He takes the certificate and he feels rewarded, and he'll scroll it up and he'll put it into his wrappings. Something to give to the university later.
As you search through the now empty hallways and rooms of this place, you eventually find the deed to the whole spa. And doesn't take too long to forge the signature. However way you want to do it. And you are now...
I mean, we can just get her to sign it over herself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, indeed. And is there anything about this dollhouse that looked like the spa? Is there any
doesn't really
thing relating?
No, it looks like someone made a nice dollhouse to represent the spa itself. Other than that, there's not really anything of note in it. It's very well made.
He'll instruct Mortis. Mortis, bring this with us, and he'll carry it down. It's a nice, a mobile view of what we now own.
In the rest of the rooms, you find chests containing clothing, weapons, set of armor, but no one it belongs to. In the kitchen, you find food for several guests. In the storage, more food. And trinkets, gold. And out in the garden, where the redhead was training, it's now a large tree flailing about, stomping about, seemingly in distress, trying to bash through the walls to get out.
So while Svane's walking around and everything like that, he'll explain he'll find Fenby and or Gauze or well, he'll find anyone because is it still? I'm assuming it's still sunny out.
Yes.
So I will mention that there is a tree that requires releasing, but I can't help with it, I'm afraid. And then I retreat into somewhere else. I go hunting for where they found where they pulled that goblet of blood from last time. To see whether or not there's any nice bodies around that I can actually. I was about to say suckle on, which I didn't quite want. I've said it now too late.
We've all been there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see whether or not there's anything to drink.
As you make your way into the pantry / storage, you do see the desiccated remains of a elf.
Damn it. Every drop gone. Such a waste.
Also, as you wander around, there is not a trace of that drow that helped Bona Lisa. He seems to have packed up his stuff and left.
Okay. I don't think I really noticed that there was a drow that was helped Bona Lisa, so yeah. I don't even realise he's missing.
Fen will try and talk to the tree. Might actually get a living pet this time.
It seems distressed as you arrive, but
what languages might it speak?
Well, it doesn't list any languages, but I'd say Sylvan.
Fuck yeah! I knew I took that for a reason. And not just because of Sylvanas the Banshee from Warcraft. So yeah, I'm going to have a nice conversation with the tree.
Yeah. You managed to eventually calm it down after not too much damage has been done to the walls and the ground.
So I will explain that the spa has undergone a change of management and try and find out what happened to the tree.
The B class is just a semi-hostile takeover.
No, it was entirely hostile.
Well, it wasn't. Oh, I suppose it was for you.
The previous owner, I drained her of blood.
Yes. The tree will explain to you that it was just a regular tree. And then the hags took over. And then suddenly it was awake inside this garden. And he has never been allowed outside this tiny space. And now that it's no longer being harassed by the redhead, it was trying to get out.
I will present it with some choices. If it would like to stay within the confines of the spa, it could meander around the garden, provide a nice bit of shade for guests who come here. Or, if it would like to join us on some adventures to help right wrongs, like such as the tree being trapped here.
Give me a persuasion check.
I would like to briefly note, if you have not noticed the stream, Vitz has given you a hero point.
If you want
Really,
to.
because I know you want a, I know you want a hero. I know you want a pet.
I really, really want that.
Let's
But
see.
I will.
Roll
I'll try the roll first.
Yeah.
23.
That is more than enough. It is just very happy to not be confined to this small garden anymore, and will happily join you on your adventures.
And I climb the tree.
Yes, it is a big ass tree.
Now I'm never going to be in melee range again.
I would probably say you could knock through into the wider ground so that it has more room to roam.
Well, it's going to be coming with us as well.
Yeah, I know,
But yeah, we'll.
you want
I
a
will
free
confer
range
with
tree,
the.
not a caged tree.
Yeah, I will confer. I will confer with the the new owner syndicate,
Mhm.
and make sure it's okay to knock through a wall. Or would
Still
Gauze
got
be
mold
willing
earth.
to do mold earth? Yeah.
Just don't have to
make-
knock through it.
Yeah.
But what?
We're
But
doing
if Gauze when Gauze gets to that point in the garden, is that chain that was being used as a skipping rope? Is that still out there?
Yeah, it's bound to one of the tree's feet.
Oh well, he'll have at some point he'll have untied that, and he'll give it to Femby, and he'll just say, when the receptionist wakes up again, this might be a useful weapon for him. He's very skilled in it. And he'll hand the chain to Femby.
Oh, I was going to use it as a leash.
Hey, however you want it.
Not the tree.
So I'm getting a little harem here, basically.
Thank you, Vitz. So yeah, you go through this place at your leisure, eventually unearthing all treasures and trinkets that have been collected. In total, you find, if anyone has a pen.
Dutch cat is currently sitting on paper. Go for it.
Okay. 2,806 gold pieces.
Continue.
87 silver pieces. And 512 copper pieces.
And the armor that we found, what type of armor was that?
It's a hide armor.
So it's a
Can
light
anyone
armor.
actually wear armor?
If it's light armor.
No, it's medium armor. Made out of.
Oh no, I don't even have proficiency in that.
Uh,
I'm just trying to get my AC up past 10.
no,
Spell
but you have
mage armor.
pets that can use
I
it.
should have thought ahead for that one, but
You have
Oh, yeah.
pets that can use it.
The Cambion
can-
might be able to wear it.
he's fine.
The skeleton, Gauze or the Bona Lisa might be able to wear medium armor.
I mean, Waters has been naked the whole time in this entire fight.
Please tell me a various appendages has already dropped off whilst he was a zombie.
And on that note,